Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of TLC. I'm just gonna call it that because it's a lot fucking easier than saying Llama Cast. Yeah, that's for the Time Llama Cast, the Llama Cast, etc. So thank you, Tim, from the Timecops for that. Once again, we have me, Fruben, of course. We have...
Not a Fox from the Timecop.
Totally forgot your name.
Please, just give me a moment.
We have Josh. We have Josh again from the still unnamed YouTube channel. We're still waiting for that.
I'm trying.
Until then, I'm gonna call him either the Mingles or the Tingles, just because of Josh's jingles. And then we have Story Forger again. Which did you ever decide on a new name for that yet?
Keeping Story Forger.
He still plays Diddy
right.
Kong.
It's cool. I just want to introduce.
Well, yeah, I was gonna do that. All right, and finally, everybody, the moment you guys have been fucking waiting for, we have Tabs here. Finally, we were at his house because he doesn't come up to my house often enough, so we actually came to his.
And soon I'm gonna be able to come to Bryce's house all I want.
Yeah.
Why don't you visit? Jeez.
I don't have a way up there.
He was actually over at my house last week. That's why we went to AFK.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did you come up to my house because I was going to AFK or what?
We went with him. Remember?
Yeah.
The next day we went with.
Oh yeah.
I dropped him off at home.
Yeah.
I
We
forgot
went to
about
the
that.
park.
Yeah.
The 3 parks or whatever.
We made sweet, sweet love in the back of his car.
That was
I
fun.
wasn't there for that
It
part.
was romantic.
That's a Diddy Kong right there.
So yeah, we're actually testing something new out. We have 2 mics this time, seeing how well that's gonna work. So yeah, it's gonna be fucking annoying to edit. But we
got this.
No, it should be fine.
Fuck, maybe. I don't know. I'm not used to doing 2 mics or editing 2 mics.
I'll show you how.
I'm just gonna take the one that has the best quality because I still only have Movie Maker, so
Oh right, you
Maker
can't do
sucks.
two. You can't do
Oh
audio.
yeah.
we could
Oh, fuck.
buy Premiere today and just do the payment plan since we have jobs and money. But you know,
Right,
wish I had
Why
buying.
don't you do that?
Buying is a
Because-
thing. I totally forgot.
because it's the right thing to do.
Anyways,
Wow.
Anyways.
I should. No, never mind. Anyways, yeah. Last time I wanted to talk about Batman Arkham Origins. We never actually got the chance to, so I'm kind of glad that we have the chance to now, seeing how it's been longer and we've had more time to check up stuff on it. I just hit the table. So yeah, Batman Arkham Origins. What do you guys think about that? Like, how do you expect that to be, and what do you expect to be in it?
Well, I expect Christmas time.
well,
Because
you
it's
said
the Nightmare Before
Deathstroke
arc or
Deathstroke's
Yes,
gonna be like the main enemy.
Deathstroke is going to be one of the main enemies. I don't know if he is the main enemy, but
No, it's
Black.
Black Mask.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if it's both of them like as the main enemy together, or if it's like Deathstroke is
enemy
just like a
dies
little
from
background kind of
He
thing,
might
or
be
if
like
Black
a-
Mask ends up just being a background and Deathstroke's the main guy.
Kind of thing, I'm guessing.
Well, he's a bounty hunter, so I guess that would work in that sense. But wow, what the fuck was I thinking? But yeah, like I guess it's cool that they're actually adding Deathstroke in there because Deathstroke is kind of somebody I've always liked ever since the Teen Titans cartoon because I've always thought he was fucking badass in that.
They changed his name,
Even though,
didn't they?
yeah, because they didn't want
yeah.
death related
Yeah,
with
yeah.
little
The only
kid
thing that I completely hate, though, is in Arkham City, you face against the one guy who
Black Mask?
basically
Oh,
reconstructed his whole face to look like Bruce,
yeah,
and
that
they
guy.
did not continue that story
Hush.
whatsoever.
It's Hush.
Yeah, they had the whole entire Hush story, and they didn't they just had him walk off, just leave Arkham
I
City.
know those.
It's like, hello, you're gonna go back to a prequel now, and you have this huge story, this huge thing that's just about to happen.
know.
Leave it off for the player's imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
There is one thing I really want to point out. I have a problem with prequels most of the time, especially with like Batman prequels, because you already know what's going to happen. You know he's going to survive. There's never going to be like, oh my god, Batman might die and it might be someone else
It
that
might
takes
be an
over.
alternate
It's not like
Batman's
it's going to
died
happen.
before in the back.
Alternate
in the past.
universe.
It's not.
Yeah, but I
Might
mean,
be.
but if you think, but in the
It's
Arkham games,
based
it's
right before the Arkham games.
In the wait, the
Whatever.
Injustices
Okay,
or
No.
Origin? Oh yeah, okay.
you know
no,
how
I
many
mean,
times
yeah,
I died
yeah.
in Arkham City? Batman can't die.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, like, it's just like you already know how it's gonna end, and plus, Black Mask being in Arkham City kind of shows, hey, Black Mask isn't gonna die
Wait,
either.
hold up. So,
Wait a minute.
Duh.
I'm going to call BS on this. Oh, you don't know he's going to die. Because you can say that about almost everything. I'm playing Tomb Raider right now, and I know Lara Croft's
That's a
going to live.
reboot.
Okay? I know she's going to live. You know,
It's a reboot.
you always know the hero's going
Like
to live
DMC.
because of this bogus thing called plot armor.
Yes.
Okay? Because plot armor is instilled. And you know what? Do you want Batman to die? And do you want to look forward to the next Batman? Oh, it's not called Batman anymore because Batman doesn't exist. Thank you for ruining every child's dream because you didn't get your just desserts.
The next Batman game is gonna be Robin finally gets a plot thingy. Yeah.
Wasn't that our DLC?
Josh.
The Harley Quinn DLC?
You're the only person that for every single word you said, you peaked the mic.
So
You're the
far.
only person that's done that.
I was enraged.
Here's a very
He's
high
very
pitched voice.
I actually,
vocal.
I took radio, and they always just told you to talk really loud. 'cause you can
Sound
edit
like
it
I'm on
later.
old
I would always
time
make it like
radio.
I would always make it like the T's and the P's, whatever. Like it would like
Tippa.
spike the
Kappa!
radio.
Yeah, that's why you get a pop filter. Those
They
things
have
help.
those?
Well,
Yeah,
sorry.
the pop filter.
Pop.
The reason why it pops is because of your breath. Like when you say T,
Yep,
you like
yep.
expel a lot of air and it hits that. Therefore, that's why you get a pop
I was
filter.
wondering why I wouldn't do
I don't
that
think
for
my
it.
mic can
That's so
have a
nice.
pop filter
It
on
is.
it.
Yeah, I don't think yours can. Well,
I
it might.
Yeah,
thinking
if you
of
get
getting a new one.
if you get like an external arm, you can attach a pop filter to that.
Oh yeah, that's what you use, isn't it?
Well, kind of like this. And
Yeah.
then just attach to that.
I got
yeah.
a cool stand because mine has a cool stand built into it.
I actually
tripod.
want your mic. I love your mic. It's so fucking
I'm telling
good.
you,
It
it
works
looks like
so
either
well.
a butt plug or a vibrator.
I know, but it works
It
fucking
looks like
amazing.
an old style
It
microphone.
actually was that at first, and then we modified it into a microphone.
Oh, man.
And you know what? We actually modified it into a microphone for more pleasure, but it works for this as well.
I want to hear your internal organs.
The sounds of the body.
But
Oh yeah.
Oh, Josh.
but those were exciting times. But now we're here, and
I'm gonna call
it's
it
so
magic
queer.
bullet.
But
I
It's called
just
Meteor Mic.
I kind of just realized that once you actually move up here, we're gonna have to come up here to record more often, probably.
Yep.
So yeah.
You can
since
drive
Ohash
yourself.
or since
I'm gonna be
Storyforger
down
can
the
drive,
street.
it'll be fine.
I can drive too. I just don't
Do
have
we
a car
want
yet.
Yeah, I know.
to? Do we want to talk about what you?
Oh
what you're planning on doing
shit!
For the other?
I should
Are we
probably
still
talk about
talking
that.
about Batman?
No, we're done with Batman. Batman's dead. And he's
Man,
gonna be.
we did-
Batman's dead.
We're totally looking forward to this topic.
No
Move on.
fun.
Well, we're done with it. Anyways, yeah. What do I do? Blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
I want to talk about this. I talked about it at my Freeman Talks a little bit, but like I said in my Freeman Talks, I recorded that really late. Like I recorded it like 1:30 in the morning last night. I just wanted to get to sleep, so I half-assed it. It was like 7 minutes long. But I am thinking about making the podcast a weekly thing. Sorry, I had to swallow spit.
yeah.
Mostly because I kind of forgot we had to record this week. I thought it was next week that we had to record, and I don't want to like mess up on that. I want to actually to have know that I have to record
Count
every
to
week.
1, count to 2. That's when we do the podcast.
I wasn't thinking. Okay, I wasn't thinking when I thought about that, and like I double checked just to make sure, and I was like, well, fuck, I got to tell everyone it's the wrong day. But so what we're probably gonna do for that is every other week, it'll be like this. Basically, all of us just hanging out in one room. Every other week after that, besides this one,
We've been no microphone.
I'm trying to think of if it would be every even numbered week. It would be on Skype.
You are getting confusing. Okay,
I got it,
One
I
week
got
we're
it.
gonna do it on Skype. 1 week we're gonna do it in the room.
Yeah, so it's
Thank
like
you, Tabs. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Look at Tabs.
I
He's
tend to
doing
overthink things too much. But
He's
yeah,
a great
so
addition to this podcast.
yeah, he is. I got to figure out the people for that. Obviously, Tabs and me would be on it all the time, seeing how
That'd be the guy
Tabs.
that cuts everyone off.
No, that's me.
No.
I'm the Gus of the podcast.
I'm the Joel. You ass.
Oh, you're
No.
no, that's fucking all of them.
What?
Cut people
Nothing.
off.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna hear this later.
But yeah, what was it? Fuck, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so yeah, me and Tabs will be on the ones with the Skype all the time
I can
because
do it too.
Not a Fox will be on it all the time as well. I'm going to try to get another group of people though, so at least like 2 other people. So that way-
Randoms. That have nothing
it'll
to
be
do
like
with
Josh
that.
and Storyforger at least would be interchangeable, and that way we have backup people if we need them.
I never use Skype. That should be fun.
You talk.
But I mean, this is like every other week, so that way,
Yeah.
like, I don't
Yeah.
want to take up everyone's time.
Right.
That
all the
way,
time
everybody
kind of
doesn't
thing.
have to use their gas.
You don't want to take
get
up
Yeah,
more
that's
time,
right.
but we're doing a
there.
podcast every week now.
Every other week. No. Well, that's why I was gonna make it a second group. You weren't even actually gonna be
Yeah.
in it. I was gonna talk to you or Tim about it. if
Actually,
you guys wanted
when
to.
Tim
me and
works on
Fruben
the
were talking
weekends.
about,
Well, you can do it during the week.
When me and Fruben were talking about this, he's like, "Okay, we gotta have Team A and Team 1."
You stole that. You stole that from us.
Yes, I did.
You bastards.
But it means we're all equal. That
That was the point. I
So,
didn't want
mean,
someone to think, oh yeah, you guys are the B team. We're gonna have you
Please.
record this
Well,
time. I
I'm
guess.
glad at least the Timecop's inspired the Llamas for something.
The time who?
For further record,
The llama what?
So what?
Hey,
Hey, everybody says that. Nobody knows what an anaphylama is. At least people know what a time cop is.
That's not a joke. That is a serious problem.
also, you guys,
start a petition.
when we were watching the ASFAB videos and they got to the driving llamas,
ASFAB?
Astaf.
I don't remember what they're called.
Astaf movies. Go check out Tom Scott.
The
I
ass
tell
flap
Josh
movie.
a joke. What was that joke, Josh?
Oh, so we were watching. I taught my llama how to drive. And then, what did it do? Like, crashed or something?
Yeah.
And
It
killed
went off the
somebody?
cliff.
Yeah.
And then appeared an episode later.
Not a fox
Two episodes
dad. And that's not the only llamas that can drive.
Excuse me, I've had my license for 3 years.
I can drive. It's just not legal.
So for the
What's
record,
that?
I am not a part of Team 1 or Team A. I prefer to be part of the Team Alpha Major.
So am I gonna have to like
Semper
name
Fi.
them like fucking military terms or shit now? God damn it!
Omega.
Golf, Tango,
Serpentine.
Foxtrot, Oscar.
Serpentine!
Well, I'm a Timecop, so
Forgot
we have
about
military things. Like guns and bullets.
You know, on my phone I have military time because I'm cool.
My 3DS does that. I fucking hate it so
The
much.
registers
No,
at
no,
work
no.
do
Okay,
that.
hold on. I'm so sorry for bringing this up, Ruben. But he can't read an analog clock.
I can't read an analog
Oh my
clock.
God.
I don't know why. I
It's a
just
serious
Well,
problem. We need to get him
He's a
out.
child of the internet.
okay. I can read an analog clock. It just takes me 10 more minutes to read it than other people do.
By that
Oh
point,
it
it's
was
already off.
7:30
Yeah,
10 minutes
exactly.
ago. What time is it now?
So, hey, Ruben, so what you're trying to tell me is you're trying to read this clock, and then by the time you're able to decipher what time it was, you're going to have to go through the whole process again.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You're stuck eternally looking
But
at
if
the
you just
analog
figured
clock.
out what it was 10 minutes ago, again, use your numbers.
You know, I'd rather fucking learn how to tell what time it is by looking at the sun than fucking reading an analog clock.
So you
God
want
damn
a
it.
sundial. You're trying to put us back in time here.
Yeah. Well,
I
think
can
about
grab
it.
you one if you want.
You know, you should get like a sundial watch.
They've done that on cartoons.
That wouldn't work very well.
They have?
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
like SpongeBob.
I guess. I know.
And then that's even a sundial watch underwater wouldn't even work. 'Cause the light messed up.
Don't talk about SpongeBob logic. I do not want to get into this today.
Fire underwater.
Water underwater. Jinx. Give me a blowjob.
That's actually kind
Okay.
of that's actually a thing. It's the Bikini Atoll or whatever. Like, what is it? There's a
There actually is underwater lakes.
yeah. Well, I mean, there's the you know, the fucking rumors that ruin
Bikini
everybody's
Bottom.
childhood, like the whole Rugrats being fake and all in
Conspiracy
Angelica's
theories.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah, the conspiracy theories.
Wait, what?
And then
conspira-
Nettie being dead.
Yeah, the conspiracy theory for SpongeBob is that like there was a what was it? A nuclear bomb that went off underwater and it created like what was it? The Bikini Atoll or some shit like that. I think that's what it's called. I
Which
can't
actually,
remember.
Bikini Island is actually a real place where they test
Yeah.
nuclear weapons.
Yeah, and that's what it is. And like all the fucking fish and stuff there are mutated animals.
Oh god.
And like you know of Goo Lagoon, that's the Bikini Atoll right there. That's actually like the crater of the fucking thing left.
Okay, what about what's this thing about Rugrats conspiracy?
Oh my god, this is a
Oh,
long
Okay,
God,
this is
all
gonna be
the,
fun.
this
We
is
are
a long
going
one.
on
Wait,
one
hold on, I can
topic
set you
for
up real
5
quick.
seconds, and now we're just talking about it.
who wants to talk about the Rugrats theory?
Hold on. I could pull it up right here. Just-
Yeah, we'll have
Okay.
Taz pull it up. But yeah, there's a shit ton of conspiracy theories like that. Like, one of my favorite ones about Pokemon is the reason that Ash is still like 10 years old is because in the very first episode, he sees that bird flying by, the legendary
Ho-Oh.
bird. Yeah, he sees Ho-Oh, which was a Generation 2 fucking Pokemon, which pisses me off a little. But that's whatever.
Foreshadowing.
It's whatever. But the whole like myth about Ho-Oh is that whoever sees it gets their wish and their eternal happiness, and Ash's eternal happiness is him being 10 years old for the rest of his life and being training to be a Pokemon master.
Also,
Just like me.
the other theory is that when he got hit by lightning or whatever,
Oh
was
yeah,
in
he went to a coma. Yeah, that one's fucking just
Why,
depressing.
why would you want to stay 10? He should be like, I want to be 16.
I want to be
and do
20,
that.
dude. Fuck
all
that.
right. The truth about the
I don't
Rugrats.
like girls. I want to be a Pokemon master.
Yeah, Misty
I know.
Get in my
Look at
way.
Misty, Dawn, May, fucking. I don't give a shit about Iris.
Okay,
but-
so the Rugrats theory is that this whole story, it's basically the Rugrats were a figment of Angelica's imagination. Chucky died a long time ago,
Oh my god.
Are they
along
all
with his
both
mother.
dead?
That's
Hold on.
why. Along with his mother, that's why Chaz is such a nervous wreck all the time. Tommy was a stillborn. That's why Stu was constantly in the basement making toys for his son who never had a chance to live. While the DeVilles had an abortion, Angelica couldn't figure out whether it would be a boy or girl, thus she created twins. As for the all grown up thing, it's her going basically bipolar schizophrenic and everything just going to hell. Angelica's mom also died of a heroin overdose. Angelica was a schizophrenic bipolar because she was a crack baby. Additionally, Drew and his depression married a gold digger whore that Angelica idolized because she fooled herself into thinking that her real mom, that was her real mom. While Cynthia is actually what her mom used to look like. That's why Cynthia looks like so fucked up and everything. So she believed that's why she's so close to Cynthia is because that's who her real mom was.
That's like nightmare inducing, dude. Where'd this come from?
Congratulations, 1990s
about
kids. We
pasta?
fucked you over.
What about... That's a reach, though, because what about Susie?
Susie just lives across the street. How many episodes was she actually
Oh,
in?
so
though?
everyone else is imagined, but not this person.
Well, actually, Dale was the only one that actually theory to be alive.
You also got to think about how many episodes was
But
Susie
brain
really
damage.
in.
But then, like, Dill's all like, you know...
Brain damage.
Okay, I guess if you want to if you're trying to tie up loose ends, there you go. Thank you.
Okay, but why?
You shut me up.
How did this come to be? This whole
Creepypasta.
Internet.
People just come up with
Don't
theories.
talk to me about creepypasta. That just scares me.
Creepy pox?
Pasta.
Creepy pasta.
Okay,
Oh my
anybody in
God.
elementary school, did they used to go to the library and get those little scary books, the ones
Okay,
with like the
so-
million
Yep,
Stop
stories in them?
talking. Stop
I love
talking.
those.
Don't talk
No,
anymore.
I think we should talk about this.
Don't be
Jack the
scared,
Killer.
Diddy Kong will save you.
Slenderman.
Dude, the
Slenderman's
fucking Jack the
scary.
Killer crap is so stupid, in my
It is,
opinion. I
honestly.
think it's fucking ridiculous.
It wasn't that scary.
It's not. I mean, I watch people play the games and shit, and it's like, what the hell? This game really isn't that scary
I've
at
seen
all.
porn worse than that.
Okay, let's get back on to a different topic.
This is PG.
No, I really like this
This
topic.
is PG? Since when is our channel PG?
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Have you ever watched that shit?
Our channel's PG.
Well, not
13.
anymore.
PG-13.
Dude, no, it's going fucking R now. Actually, after the end of this, it might just be triple X.
NC-17.
My channel's PG, as in parental guides you towards this channel.
That doesn't exist yet, yeah!
The God channel.
It will soon.
Oh, hey.
Josh,
It doesn't exist.
We should.
just call your channel the unnamed channel. And that way we won't be lying.
You know what?
Oh my
Josh, the
god.
unnamed channel.
Oh my god. Okay, at
Maybe I should
15
just
minutes,
straight
I gotta
up
fucking go to
Pop
us
about
and just
Futurama
lower
instead
their
of
audio.
Twilight Zone. You're scary,
Oh,
don't worry.
I missed that.
Everyone missed
And just
that.
be like
Oh
happy
my
go
god.
lucky games.
So, 15 minutes in, I'm gonna lower you guys.
What?
Oh my god, that was so fucked up.
We can't
Sorry.
repeat it. We're not going to. I'll just, if you guys remind me later, I'll go back to it.
If we repeat it, we might get shot by someone.
Shot? I think we'll be like shocked. Oh my god.
Made lightning strike.
Now I'm interested.
Well, you're gonna have
Now
to listen to
you're
the podcast now, aren't you?
One does not listen to what one speaks.
That's
That-
arrogant.
that's actually true. No, people never listen to their own preaching.
Yeah. So
I
just
watch
because
my own videos
I don't.
when I edit
Do you
them.
listen to yourself?
Yes.
Okay, I just summed him up.
Do you listen to yourself?
I
Yes.
can't stop listening to myself. The voices in my head are telling me too many different things.
And do it, the shindig.
I love that.
So
song.
just to get off the topic of that creepypasta bullshit or whatever, what about Watch Dogs, you guys? That game actually
Looks cool.
It
Never
just got a,
happened.
it just got a release date actually. Fuck, I don't remember what the release date is.
November.
Why am I thinking Sleeping Dogs? No, wrong.
Yeah, I know. I keep getting that confused.
I remember when neither of those games were out, and
And
I
they're-
think you and Miller were at my house or something, and we saw a trailer for it on
No,
E3.
it wasn't me. I haven't hung out with Miller in like a year
Okay,
since
well,
that one. The other
someone
day.
was over at my house. I think it was maybe Yohash and Miller,
It might have been.
and it was a trailer for Watch
I'm checking my
Dogs. And
camera
Sleeping
footage.
Dogs didn't come out yet. It's like they changed the name and they completely redid the
Yeah,
game.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like-
remember being with you though.
It was like, what the fuck? It's just like what is it? They both announced they announced both games at E3, I think, that one year.
Yeah.
So everyone was talking about like Watch Dogs. I was like, what the fuck is all special about Watch Dogs? I saw a trailer for it earlier. It wasn't that great, and it ended up being Sleeping Dogs that I had seen.
Yeah.
Then I really looked up Watch Dogs, and I was like, holy fuck, this is gonna be the greatest goddamn GTA clone I've ever seen.
Okay, the Assassin's Creed clone.
Real quick, I just want to say if that was watching cats or sleeping cats, it wouldn't be nearly as good. This is why I love dogs far more than cats.
Okay, the thing is
Sleeping
about
Dogs
that,
is a stupid name to
it
begin
looks
with.
so good.
It's a good
It
name
is,
though.
yeah.
I feel intimidated to
A
play
stupid
it.
name. I don't know about the
I
game.
feel intimidated
Sleeping
to play
Cats.
Watch Dogs.
Because the guy has a bandana.
No, because it's like so much. Yes, that's exactly. No,
That's out of my comfort zone.
He's scary.
I mean, there's like so much going on. I want to do. I want to do everything, but it's just like I can't.
Okay, Ohash, think about it like this. There's so much going on, but you're the one that causes each and everything.
You stop the stoplights.
Oh. You stop the
prevent
train.
forest fires.
You pop up the fucking little pull things that make cars
know,
run into it and kill people.
I don't want to bring this up because I don't want to be that buzzkill.
You did it.
But I know just by saying I don't want to be that buzzkill, everyone just is looking at me now like, God damn it, Josh, what are you gonna say? You know,
Come on, Scary
we've
Door.
had games in the past where we've overhyped oh, it's gonna have this and it's gonna have that. Then what if we actually get Watch Dogs and it's just meh, and then it just fades out of existence.
Do you know how pissed off I'm gonna be if Watch Dogs
Okay.
is just Grand Theft Auto 5?
Fruben is the number one person that's like, if the
I
game's
overhype
too
things,
hyped
yeah.
up, no, if the game's too hyped up, he plays it, he will hate it.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to play. That's why I don't want to play Kingdom Hearts, because everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's the greatest game ever!" And every
Hey,
time I think about it, when I touch myself, it's an instant orgasm. Oh my god,
Sora is sexy.
he is an ugly little
Ruben,
fuck.
Ruben, do you want me to
say that,
be
man.
your depressant right now? Do you want me to be like
want me to punch you?
you're injected like Ritalin or something?
No, I think I'm good.
Because I hate Kingdom Hearts.
I
so
want
much.
to play it. I really want to play it, but I don't at the same time just because of how
I feel like
much
I just made
everyone
some
loves
enemies.
it.
Um,
Yeah, I feel like I did too, but I don't give a fuck
My
at this point.
channel has just died before it has even begun.
I would just like
by
to
me
say,
saying that
It's
I
like my
hate
brother
Kingdom Hearts.
Charlie.
And then Jordan, once he gets on his
I would just like to say that the reflection of Josh's
not
views does not
Skyrim.
reflect anybody else in the whole entire universe.
Yeah,
Thank you.
everyone's opinion here
Josh is
is our
special.
own. I should really fucking
Josh was
state-
dropped as a kid.
I should state that at the beginning that everyone's opinion on this doesn't matter. Like, it's our opinion, not yours. Go believe whatever the fuck you want. Don't
And that's
care
why
about
you're
ours.
saying YouTubers are a touchy subject.
Also,
Yes.
if Josh is not seen after this podcast, please know that there may be a very bad.
So
I swear to God, don't check the lake under the bridge.
I don't know. Maybe we should save this Kingdom Hearts conversation for a more relevant time. I'm just trying to say that, ooh, Final Fantasy characters in a cool story? Awesome.
Disney.
So it's like half Disney and half Final Fantasy, right?
Not anymore.
I don't like Disney. So
I don't
that's
like Disney
50%.
anymore.
Disney.
50%'s an F.
Wait. I have another thing to bitch about with
No,
Disney.
I love Disney.
I have another thing to bitch about with
Just
Disney.
because they closed down.
Battlefront 3 was 99% done. They were bug testing it
We
before they
talked about
canceled
this
it.
last time.
No, I didn't
Last
say that they were
time.
99% done. Someone
No.
was fucking live streaming that goddamn game today.
Seriously?
Someone was live streaming the fucking 99% complete Battlefront 3
Well, then it's
game
technically
today.
done. Yeah.
Darth
No,
Vader on
it's
a
not going
tauntaun.
to be revealed.
If it's 99% done and someone is streaming it, it's good enough.
I saw that.
Man, it'll probably get released in some way or another.
It'll be released, but it's going to be DICE that picks it up. And they're going to be like, you know what? Let's change it and make it like Battlefield. I don't want fucking
they'll
Battlefield.
make it like
Dice
Medal of
did
Honor.
Mirror's Edge. They did
That- yeah, they might have done good on that, but that doesn't mean they're going to do good on
Mirror's Edge
Battlefront.
2.
Please.
I hate you all!
Beyond Good and Evil.
Go home!
That's what we need.
You're
Who
the one
here?
Mirror's
are
Edge is
you?
the first game I got trophies on.
You're not even white skin.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
totally joking.
Wow, I'm glad
Wow.
that we have Tabs here because he's the one that everyone's going to hate by the end of this.
No, I'm the one
And then
that
never want
does
him back.
very, very
I'm
controversial
sorry
tropes.
that I look like the villain of Kingdom Hearts, okay? I'm
Heart?
sorry.
Xenomorph.
I thought it was that one chick that turns into a dragon or some shit.
I'm sorry that I look like
Maleficent.
Ansem.
Sure, whatever the fuck her
That's
name.
a
I don't watch
Cinderella.
Sleeping Beauty. I'm not a fucking
Whatever.
girl.
Alright.
God damn it, I got quiet.
Sleeping Beauty.
Creak. Yeah, so let's
Well,
get back on the topic.
Fuck. Okay, so Jace, not a fox. You want to talk about Dragon's Dogma? I don't understand, like, what the
So
fuck
let's
you're
talk
saying.
about Dragon's Dogma.
Or
Also throwing
Capcom,
Monster Hunters in there. I don't know.
Can I wait? I want to point out one thing. So far, our recurring theme of this podcast is Capcom hate, apparently, because every fucking time we talk about it, somehow, in some way, we talk about how much we hate Capcom, even though I don't hate
I like
them.
Capcom.
This
I
should
just hate
actually
their
be our
choices.
Capcom hate segment that we have in every podcast.
We need, like, a
I
theme
have
song for
so
this.
much
Excuse me,
hate.
but Capcom helped make Oracle games
Yeah, I know. That's like the last good thing they've done.
and Street Fighter. Okay, the only
Street
thing
Fighter
that-
sucks. No.
I
I
don't
love
hate
Street Fighter, but
Capcom,
the
I
fact
just
that they
think
put
this
out
is
like 30
funny,
different
but
versions
yeah.
is the only thing
That's
that
the thing
So
I hate
let me
about
tell you
it.
something.
And you have to be so precise.
Hey,
Capcom is
Capcom hate section.
Capcom made had children, lots of children, and told them all, "You're going to be famous, or I'm not going to love you." Okay,
Oh.
basically, every child made from Capcom is Lindsay Lohan.
Sounds like EA. Heyo.
Wow!
But you still buy the games.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's just like EA. You hate their like what they do, but you still buy their shit.
Anyway, so, who likes Dragon's Dogma?
Never played
Me.
it.
Never-
No one
heard
can
of
see
it.
you raise your hands.
What's Dragon's Dogma?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it is.
It's a game. Who?
It's like Monster Hunter. I don't know shit about that one.
It's
either.
better.
Okay,
I
so-
want to play Monster
It's like
Hunter,
Dark
actually.
Souls and Monster Hunter.
Yeah, can I?
Ooh.
Well, actually, I was going. Wow, I
Yeah.
fell in love with you all over again.
Ooh.
Suddenly,
Now this is the XXX portion.
life has no meaning to me.
Sing it.
There's beauty
Okay,
up
so-
above.
Dragon's Dogma.
So who knows about Dark Arisen that just came out?
So Dark Arisen was originally going to just be DLC, but Capcom,
Being
these
Capcom.
money fiends that they are like, oh, DLC, we've already done that before.
On disc DLC?
Yeah. Capcom said on disc DLC, they've done every type of evil DLC you can imagine.
Evil.
Like, you buy a game and then they'll put the ending as DLC. Like, they'll just do it. Like, they love this. They're like, they think it's like a practical joke of some sort.
I can see them sitting at home and like,
Every villain
Exactly.
is lemons.
So now, Capcom finally, they had their board meeting and they're like, how can we trick other people with our DLC today? And they're like, Let's see. We've already screwed over Street Fighter. We've already screwed over Marvel vs. They were just like going through all the games. What one haven't we touched yet? Then they're like, Dragon's Dogma. And so then they're thinking about the DLC for Dragon's Dogma, and they're like, well, we can't really do anything to like really ruin it, can we? I mean, we already have the DLC made. And then the executive producer is like, I've got it. I've got it, guys. Instead of releasing DLC, we're going to do what we've done with all of our fighters. We're going to make them buy the game again.
What? Ultimate Edition for an RPG? No.
Josh, I'm sorry, but I'm just waiting for you to say to invest in double gold.
Invest in
Oh my god, you're kind of right.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Wait, what?
We have like. Would it be
anyway.
fine to say like stuff like that at all? I guess.
Anyways.
We kind of have the Rooster Teeth podcast here. I'm Gus. I don't know who you'd be. You're the fucking Joel.
Who am I?
I want to
Am I?
say you'd be Bernie, but I'm not
Rooster
totally
Teeth.
sure.
Oh, come on.
Oh, okay.
Who
You're
am I?
Joel. You would probably be Gavin.
What about me?
I could be Gavin, yeah.
What, yeah,
Let's
that's
go.
Sweden, yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
You don't have to tell me about my
Swedish Gavin.
origins, mate. Jeez.
I have no label.
You're
Who the fuck would
Wait,
Ohashi
wouldn't
be?
Ohashi be
Australian.
Gus?
Ohashi, you could be like Miles, maybe.
Wouldn't Ohashi be
No,
Gus?
that'd be Gus.
No, I'd be Gus.
He looks
'cause
like
I'm the one that
Gus.
takes care of the or does the podcast itself.
What?
Anyway.
What?
You're
Okay,
Asian.
so
It's just fucking weird how we
Okay,
have that.
people are going to
So-
start thinking that we're wannabes. So
No, we're not. We're
Back
not.
to Dragon's
Dark
Dogma.
Arisen! So, you know what? I think that's actually like a sub-name, Dark Arisen.
What's in the
It's actually a Capcom's little joke. It's our Darkness Arisen.
Favorite-
But-
I'm not doing that one.
You know what?
Why?
I don't
And
want to. I'm
this
gonna,
is the thing
I'm
I
gonna say
hate
something so
about
bad,
Capcom.
and you know it.
Another thing I hate about Capcom is they do this, but then like they do this BS where DLC ends up actually being good, and I hate it because I'm like a fiend for them.
And they won't even. You can't even download Dark Arisen. You have to buy the disc.
In Dark Arisen, you one of the key features in it is that
Fight the Grim Reaper.
you fight the Grim Reaper, and it makes the game like Dark Souls because if the Grim Reaper touches you, you die. If it touches any of your people, they die. So
You have friends?
you can. So sadly, this is another
I
Capcom
use
troll
the power of my
idea.
parents.
Bum bum bum.
The thing about Dragon's Dogma. I said Dark Arisen. I was about to say Dark Souls.
Still right.
yeah,
On the
so-
loading screen, it says Dark Arisen.
So the thing about Dragon's Dogma is they have like a co-op system where you can just download someone else's character. But
No, it's-
they could have
Okay.
easily done something like Dark Souls, like, oh, you can just join this person's server. It's not a big deal. But they'll probably make that like a re-release DLC too.
Dragon's Dogma. Friendship.
Yeah.
it's magic.
But the Grim Reaper
Yeah.
boss battle is a really cool idea. I like hard games, so with that said, I mean, Dragon's Dogma is a hard game for an RPG.
And we-
I'll never travel at night.
That's a good
No.
Ever.
Even with a lantern.
Never.
You know,
That
that's
actually
good.
is kind of good to say something about that because, like, have you guys noticed how difficulty in games are kind of
That's the last
getting
subject we
easier?
had.
You can shut up.
Ohash had something to say.
No, I was just gonna say it's a
He's,
perfect
yeah,
transition.
exactly.
Oh,
I
that's
knew exactly what I was gonna say. But yeah, like, haven't you noticed games getting fucking easier now? I mean,
No Dark Souls.
So,
that's the only one.
I'm gonna let you say your thing before I totally just like
Hold
trip
on,
all
on. Okay, so like, this is actually one of those things that there was an Ego Raptor video for. I know how much you guys love Ego Raptor. He did a whole Mega Man X
Sequelitis.
video. Yeah, sequelitis.
Ooh.
And how much he loved that because what it did, it showed you what each one did. It showed you that, oh, hey, yeah, if you go and do this, this is going to happen. Instead of, oh, hey, Mega Man, this, if you go and do this, that kind of shit. So, like, that is basically what video game developers are doing. They're trying to teach you everything with the stupidest things and trying to cater to the little audience because if you make it too hard, then the little kids are not going to love it and then they can go die in a hole!
They did put an easy
Wow.
mode on
Yeah,
Dragon's
so-
Dogma.
You fucking spiked on
Dragon's
that
Dogma's
mic.
easy, but it's still hard.
Is it?
God.
I mean, you could look at it like Nintendo, how it plays the game for
Death
you.
is dead.
Actually, there's one thing I noticed. I just got White 2 yesterday. Yeah, I just got it yesterday. Sorry, I'm like thrown off because
What's
I'm so
gonna be
far
white?
into it. Because I had White 1.
And
Okay.
I have black.
Yeah. But anyways, I just got it yesterday, and like on White 1, you go through, you have to buy everything.
You know,
Wow.
That's gray.
Why is that so funny?
In your pants.
Oh, I still don't get that actually.
We are not having a sex ed conversation.
Move on.
Back to the difficulty thing.
black people have larger cocks.
No, that's not what I was getting at.
Oh,
She was
okay.
old.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh, okay. Wrinkled. Okay.
Down there.
Oh,
Anyway,
Saying low, do they wobble to
back to
Tabs just got racist again.
Back to the subject at hand. I just
Wieners.
got
What
Pokemon
was
White
that?
2.
I
What?
heard that creaking sound.
It was
That
a
was
chair.
It was a
chair.
Oh,
Quit being paranoid.
sorry.
Anyway,
again.
but I just got Pokemon White 2 yesterday, and one thing that they have in that you're not supposed to know until you beat the game is you go through on White 2 you have White Forest, on Black 2 you have Black City, I think it is again. Or maybe it's Black Tower, I don't know.
But yo, dog, like a Pikachu.
Yeah, Thunder Shock your way.
Wait, so they have Detroit.
I guess so. Why the fuck not?
Not
Listen.
racist.
Anyways, all you have to do, it's basically a battle tower. You have to fucking battle your way through it and just fight, and that's it. On Pokemon White, which is one of the main reasons I honestly wanted to get this one.
We should get Deontay in this.
No. But Pokemon White, one of the main reasons I wanted to get it was because on White Forest, if you fight through it, after you beat it, you unlock an easy mode, which makes every Pokemon like 5 or 10 levels lower. In Black Tower, you unlock a challenge mode, which makes everything like 5, 10 levels higher.
That's sick.
Black
And it's really it's really cool because you can actually, after you unlock it, you can transfer that over to the other game also.
Oh.
So if you get easy mode on White, you can transfer it over to Black 2, and you can have it on both games. And same with the challenge mode, which is fucking awesome. And the
Wait.
fact that they have different difficulties
If
for
you have
Pokemon
easy
is
mode
cool.
on hard mode, wouldn't that just make it normal?
What? No. You can have
Choose.
both of them. You choose which one you want.
Okay.
I think you can actually choose it whenever the fuck you want. So after I beat the game, I'm gonna put it on easy and be
Right,
like, "Fuck
just
you
the game's
guys! I got a
normal,
Meloetta that's at
and
100.
before
You guys are
easy.
screwed." But yeah, it's like that's something that's really cool. But I've also noticed that.
Wait, are level 5 Pokemon 0?
No, I don't. Okay, maybe
Like
it's
they
not
just
like 5 or 10.
unbirth. Like
Wow, Pikachu's weird.
It's an egg. It's a fucking egg. Wild egg has appeared. You have to guess if you want it or not.
Pikachu, you scrambled egg.
Actually, I think that might be a move.
Breakfast.
But
those are the
Wait.
eggs that I use as
Can
Game
you
&
get
Watch.
an egg of Execute?
Oh my god, they have. This is like
fuck.
Can you get
What?
an egg of Execute?
Can we? These tangents. We're trying to talk about difficulties.
Anyways, another thing I noticed on White 2 is every fucking 10th person you talk to gives you a goddamn item. I had 5 fucking potions. I never bought anything, but I had 5 potions and like 16 berries before I even got to the first fucking gym.
What was wrong with that?
It was annoying. Every goddamn time. Every time I talk to someone, it's like, oh, and by the way, have a paralyze heal. It's like, why? Why the
So are
fuck
you
can't I
pretty-
buy this myself?
So you're pretty much saying, thanks for your generosity, but go kill yourself.
Yeah, pretty much. No.
I need
Can you
to
imagine
do
that in
some
real life,
loan.
though? Somebody comes up to you and like,
All of
hey,
your Pokemon
take
Masters
this
all
liquid.
by
Yeah,
myself.
it's like Pokemon's teaching fucking kids. Oh, hey, someone's gonna give you shit if you do this. But no, I also mean like, look at but like look at other games. Like there's Halo, there's Call of Duty out there and stuff. Like
Veteran mode.
Halo is
Very
fucking
good.
easy on heroic until it's not legendary. Legendary is hard, but it's not like impossible
I
hard.
beat it.
But like, and then look at Mega Man 10, which has normal and hard mode. That's fucking impossible. I don't know anyone that can actually physically put themselves
You mean
through
9?
that shit.
Well, 9 is
Nine was just harder in general.
Ruben, look at me and say that again.
No, I'm not going
How can
to.
you say no to those eyes?
Those dimples.
Oh, man. Those
That's
are... Oh, okay, that's enough.
But I mean, like, anyways, not just Pokemon, but like every game nowadays is getting fucking easier. Have you noticed that? Is somebody here?
Anyways, keep going.
Who is here? Why do we have people here?
Keep going.
I'm confused.
So, okay,
Bye, Tabs. Have fun
So
at
Tabs
Everett.
is off
Fuck.
to have gay sex.
back to
Let's talk shit about it. No.
So,
I hate Tabs!
That's funny.
all right. So the thing I'm having trouble with in difficulty levels right now in video games is simply fact. Lost my train of thought.
Good job.
Okay. You know, all they do in video games now, when you put it on a harder difficulty, is they just make it so you can take less damage.
They either
it's not
do-
even
they-
like a big deal.
They either make it so you take less damage, your your weapon does less damage, or the enemy deals more damage. That's how it is. I've noticed.
like,
Pretty much, yeah.
Or there's less items scattered around. In some cases, like Fallout, I think was like that. So was Bioshock.
Or Dead Space or Bioshock.
Oh yeah,
Not
Dead Space
sure.
is like that too.
By
But
the
it
way,
doesn't
heard the
really
squirrel's
matter.
here.
Yes,
Just letting you know, the squirrel is here.
Tabs' dad's
My
dog
dad
is here. Now, apparently his dad came to the door, which I didn't
Really?
know. So that was random.
I feel weird
So,
about saying
anyways,
Bryce
in
is
regards
gay
to the
sex now.
difficulty levels, I tend to just play games that are ridiculously hard anyways, like Dark Souls, Dragon's Dogma. I'd like to just play games that are still difficult.
Because you're a masochist.
I'm very masochistic, and then I play fighters. So in fighters, there's just a learning curve, and then you have to test your wits against someone else. So it's always going to have like a difficulty based off of who you're playing against.
I like to play games that are difficult, but not so difficult I get pissed off and want to punch everything I know.
I like
Then
to
you need
bleed
to stop
for my
playing
games.
games.
Okay, so who knows
boy.
a
Fuck
game
you.
that actually gets somewhat harder? Like the AI, like if you put up the difficulty, does the AI actually get harder, or do you take more damage, or
It's
do you
both,
take-
actually, I think.
I know, but do you think that would be hard to like encode like 3 different AI functions then? Or
Hitman
just, like,
actually does that really well.
Mhm.
Hitman Absolution or any Hitman game, they usually make it so like the AI gets smarter, where they like notice things more. Like
Metal Gear.
yeah, in Metal Gear, for example, but Metal Gear doesn't have a difficulty level. It's just
Yeah, they do.
does it really?
Yeah, they have
Metal
different-
Oh
Gear
yeah,
has
it does. Yeah, it does.
Europe-
I don't even
Extreme.
play and I know that.
No, yeah, it does. I forgot about like how you unlock different things for difficulty levels, like Big Boss difficulty and all that.
Just-
Okay,
just-
so-
you disappointed me, but okay.
what are you talking about?
Talk
But-
about your subject.
Okay, so I hate you so much.
Kiss
Okay, I'm gonna move on to mine then. So games. Okay, so what about games like that you guys just like games that don't have difficulty-based achievements, like Skyrim or Oblivion? Like I always have my difficulty all the way down low, since
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Either way, you complete the mission, you get your achievement, and you're done.
Always normal.
When I play,
even
Always
if
normal.
even if there's no achievement for normal, like
Always
even
normal.
Playing
Okay.
Fall, yeah, I normally choose normal my first
I go
playthrough,
easiest.
but playing Fallout New Vegas, I was like, yeah, it shouldn't be that hard on normal. I got to Nipton, I think it was, where you first fart,
Where
Where you-
you Vegas? You
where
keep
you-
on.
where you, but I got to the town where you first find the Caesar's Legion. They have all the fucking powder gangers that are hung up on the crosses and shit. And you leave that area and you go through a canyon to try and get to fucking New Vegas.
I know what you're
itself.
talking about.
And there's those fucking Viper gunslingers right there, or Viper, or there's something else
Yeah.
if you're a dude or a chick, depending. It depends. But like, I fucking could not get past that goddamn part on normal. I don't know what it was, but I always died. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to very easy, and
I think
No.
always play on very easy now.
I think if you're going to make a mediocre difficulty system, just take out the difficulty system and find some common ground.
Yeah, there's like Fable does that. They don't have
Assassin's Creed
difficulties.
doesn't have
You know what my
difficulties.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed doesn't. But that's
I would
fucking
say
easy
the best
anyway.
thing you could
Oh, yeah.
do for if you want to just take out the difficulty system entirely
Hey, 3's not easy.
is make it so that there's a learning curve where like you progressively get better at the game, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they just take the training wheels off. Because then you can't really complain because they just gave you the tools necessary to play the game. Like, let's take, like, God of War or something. After you have all the stuff and they finally just, like, stop, like, telling you what to do, that's when the game becomes fun.
What about like games like Bit Runner 2, where it's like, oh hey, yeah, you can
Ooh,
go down
yes.
this, you can go down this easy path where it's a lot easier, or you can take this harder path and
I like
get
that
more
as
points.
well because they give you rewards for taking the harder path as well.
Plus,
True,
So
yeah,
it kind of,
sometimes they have like chests and such at the end.
I
of
think
the
that's
game.
always a good thing when they give you options on whether you want to do the harder path or the easier path, because then you get whatever way you want. Because like they're trying to appease to casual gamers, they've appeased the casual gamers. Then
Yeah.
the hardcore gamers are like, well, I'm gonna try and 100% this anyways. Might as well get it done.
I'm sorry, but if you're gonna beat Bit Runner 2, you have to be a hardcore gamer. Anyway.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that game I would rage quit in a second.
I don't even know what that
it's just
game
like,
is.
it keeps you going
It's
to, going
like
to
Super
deep.
Meat Boy on
This is
crack.
So again, I only play on the hardest difficulty level because there's nothing better on either Xbox or PS3. When you beat the end of the game, all of a sudden you get like 10 different trophies.
Yeah.
And you're just like you're sitting back, just listening to the noise. You're like, yes, yes, oh, according to plan.
I will honestly say that's one thing I like about the PS3 better is that the trophies don't stack like on Xbox. Like on Xbox, they'll be like 2 achievements for 160 gamer score. On
Yeah.
PlayStation, it pops up every single one, which
Yep.
does get fucking annoying,
But
but it's still
Gives you
really
that feeling of,
rewarding.
like, I'm successful.
Of course, if
That's
you're
good
playing
about
Xbox
myself.
and it's like 5 achievements for 500 gamer score, you're like, holy fuck, what did I just do?
So I will never argue about a game being too hard because I
Okay.
don't think there is such a thing as a game being too hard.
There's a dog.
Only broken game mechanics can I complain about something being difficult because that's just broken game mechanics.
Yeah.
Like when they make a ridiculous final boss for a video game where you don't even have the tools necessary to hurt them. But,
Gears of War 3.
but that's just
Oh my
one thing.
god, I don't know how
My,
it's fucking difficulty.
yeah, my difficulty
Exactly.
with video games nowadays is every video game, all these game producers, game makers, game designers, whatever you want to call them, all they do is add these collectibles that I don't care about, but they
Yeah.
make hella trophies for them.
Yeah.
Like Uncharted. Half the trophies in Uncharted are collectibles.
Exactly, I hate it.
I have something to say about difficulties. I remember this one game that came out in Japan for like NES. There was like a guy who hated video games made a game where it's actually impossible to beat it. You get to the 3rd level. There's a part where we actually can't get past no matter what. and that's it. It's like you literally cannot beat
man.
the game. Like the
Cat
guy
Mario?
made it.
That actually, that sounds like
So he hates
a
video
flash
games,
game.
but he took time to make a video game
Well, no,
and
he
learn all
hates.
that.
I think it was like a famous guy or something. I don't know, but it was like he's
think I
one of the.
remember.
I don't know. He just hated it. Hated people.
No, what about the collectibles? I know you hate collectibles, but what about the collectibles that like actually give you like story, like journal entries or something?
Bioshock. That's the
cool,
one
dude.
thing
Yeah,
I love
but
about
no-
I
Bioshock.
think collectibles are awesome. Like, I think they're an awesome
one.
thing.
Wow.
I just don't think they should be
Trophies.
something like trophies and achievements, because then it's kind of like seeing like you're kind of like almost like pleading to me that like, we made this, please find it and look for it. It's like, man, get off my jock, please. I'm just trying to play your game. Don't make me hate you at
Well,
the
I mean,
end.
what about games like Mario, like platforms? You have to collect like stars. I love that.
That's
Okay,
different.
that's
But see,
not
that's not
collectible,
even a
though.
collectible. That's like I'm talking about
That's
like
a-
you
that's a
stumble
plot,
upon
yeah.
a bush and there was something you would have never found in the first place besides looking at a guide, and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, that's stupid. I would have never found that in any given circumstance. Why are you making me do this?
Yeah.
Blast
Right now I'm
off
playing
darkness.
Tomb Raider, and I'll talk about Tomb Raider a little bit more later. But
God.
Break Raider.
the collectibles in Tomb Raider, I was about to rage about them, but then you get this cool thing where you can like actually use like, it's almost like Eagle Vision for Assassin's Creed, but it shows you where the collectibles are, and you're like, okay, I can do this now. You
Yeah.
you brought me back over, Square Enix. You know, it's kind of nice that you don't pay attention to all your other good games, but please take other people's IPs and make them better, because I'm really liking
So should
your
they put
streak.
Eagle
No.
Vision in Final Fantasy 14?
Maybe.
No, that was one
Should
of the
they
nice
just never
things
make
about,
another
or
Final
15, I mean.
Fantasy?
No, like GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, what they all had were like the hidden packages, which you had to go around and find, which were a bitch to find. And yeah, you need like guides and such. But after finding a certain amount, you get like new stuff at your base. Like you'll get guns at your base that you can just like go in, pick up, and go kill. And
Love
like,
that.
it's
I just
so
don't
nice.
think I'm.
Like,
I
yeah, the
still
reward
love
system.
collectibles. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. I
It's not
absolutely
trophy
think
ones.
no trophy
Yeah.
collectibles or achievement collectibles. It's tedious, and nobody actually enjoys doing it. It doesn't
Right.
make somebody like nobody says, "Wow, I found all the flags in Assassin's Creed. I really hope I have to do that again in all the
Hey
other
JC,
ones."
how you doing?
I actually got all the flags. I've 100% 1 and 2 and gotten all the collectibles and
Two
pretty
is-
much all
So
Those
of
are
them.
you
the
know-
only achievements that I'm missing are the fucking flags.
It took me like 3 days to do that.
I didn't even
So
care.
you know you're
enough,
not
though.
really trying to do that though.
No, like I'm playing. I'm doing my Dead Space 3 collectible run right now, and it's
That's fucking easy though.
it's easy, but
That
it's
took
so
us like
boring.
2 days, and we were fucking bored while doing it.
Yeah.
We were like, you don't even want to play, but we want to get all the collectibles.
I'm only do. It takes me like I only do like a chapter a day because I get bored of it. Like the level's fun, but replaying it I'm like watching
No.
power pricks.
Dude, Dead Space
Whatever
3 is
thing.
boring to play through again. I've noticed.
I
don't know
should have
why.
been able.
Actually, kind of, yeah.
Now
It's
that I like
weird.
recall it, I should have been able to almost platinum every single game I've ever bought if it weren't for collectibles.
Or multiplayer for
Yeah.
achievements.
Yeah, oh my god.
Uncharted 3.
See, we talked about in the last podcast. We talked about multiplayer achievements as well, and if we can,
We talked
go
about
back
collectibles too.
but multiplayer achievements,
Even worse.
they're just really situational. I
Yeah.
hate, like, I understand, like with Tomb Raider, I think they have some good ones for multiplayer because they're all doable. Like, they're not like anything.
Like kill somebody this many times with a weapon or that or stuff.
They're all doable. It's not like an extreme amount. And one of my favorite trophy ideas that they did for it is they said reach the max, like the max level before prestiging on Tomb Raider. So because like they want people to actually, because like with third party, well not like third party, but single player games that now have multiplayer, it gets overlooked from time to time. You know what I mean? So I think it's a cool idea that they have some trophies like that are doable for multiplayer, just so people actually look at the multiplayer. Like I'm playing the Tomb Raider online right now, and it's actually, I would say it could potentially be better than Uncharted if it had more game modes.
Yeah, I think multiplayer has actually somewhat ruined some games, to be honest, because like
Bioshock 2?
Yep, there you go.
like some games, like back in like when I used to play Halo 3 and Halo Reach a lot, I would keep on running across people that never played the campaign. They would have
Everybody
zero
at work
campaign
had-
achievements, but all multiplayer. I'm like, play the freaking story. That's the point of this game. Is the story, the amazing story. It's
Yeah,
not all
I
about
have a friend
the
at
fucking
work. He
multiplayer.
plays Call of Duty, and he literally hasn't touched the single player in any Call of Duty he's played.
God, seriously?
And he wants to get Ghost for PS3 and PS4.
I fucking hate people like that. My god, I hate people like
I
that.
might.
Let's do like the multiplayer by like Uncharted has like you can buy the multiplayer. Just do that for all the Call of Duty games.
I actually think that's a cool idea
And
that
Halo.
they're
Steam
transitioning
does that, doesn't
to.
it?
You know,
I
buy the
single
multiplayer.
player.
I don't know if you can do it
Yeah.
separately, can you?
Like with
I think so.
Killzone.
Huh.
Starfield
Yeah, that
did
was
That's nice.
genius. Like we talked about how they're splitting multiplayer and single player from games now, where you can just buy one or the other.
It's not that often though. I think
It's
the
not
only
very
ones is-
often, but I think it'll catch on, just like
Yeah.
how
As long as the
Yeah.
story and multiplayer cost a lower amount, that's okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause,
if
like,
they're
for
both
Killzone,
60
it
fucking
was, like-
bucks.
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna be
no!
Killzone was only $15 for the online. wasn't
Killzone 3's multiplayer was only $15. I just saved like $45 on
Yep.
something I don't care about.
it?
Grant, the story on that game is actually a lot of fun though.
How about those?
It's not a
bullshit
great story, but it
achievements?
is fun.
Like freaking Call of Duty. If you like the newest DLC that just came out, like the what is it, Alcatraz? You have to like. Have you guys seen anything on that?
Nope.
Don't
Like,
play Call
there's-
of Duty.
I don't like
I
Call
know.
of Duty at all, but I would actually buy it just to play Mob of the Dead.
Okay.
I will say that.
Yes, Mob of Dead looks great. I mean, I don't play Call of Duty myself, but I've seen achievement guides for it. And oh my god, you have to spend like a good 45 minutes just to get to this one thing, and you have to not die. Like, you have to go around this whole entire place, do the same thing 3 times, go back, do this thing a little bit different, then go this way, head across the bridge, and it takes a good 45 minutes just to get this one achievement, hoping you don't die along the way.
They took Firefight from Halo and basically made it like, what the hell am I thinking?
Invasion?
No, not like Invasion. Well, yeah, I guess in a way like Invasion, but also like fetch quests and all the fucking time.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty much like the best way to describe it right there.
Everyone loves fetch quests.
In some cases, they're
escort
fine.
quest, escort missions.
But I mean, at the same time, I look at
Fetch quest
achievements
and
and
an
I'm like,
Oh God, no.
at the same time, I look at achievements and I'm like, okay, it makes sense. I mean, it's supposed to be hard to achieve. That's why you get the points, is because you're skilled at it. But then I think,
There's a
well,
line.
it's bullshit sometimes too, because it's like this. You're like, what is it? Call of Duty? Like I think like 75% of their achievements are all multiplayer.
Yep.
No.
None of them.
No, dude, like
None
it's
of them.
almost all
Dude, Call
multiplayer,
of
and then
Duty-
they have one for each level, and that's it, and each
Yeah.
difficulty, and that's all.
Up until
Oh wait, no, they have 2 for each level because normally there's something in between in the levels that you can do special.
dude, up until like Modern Warfare 3, they only had achievements for
You
single
know what they
player.
don't do?
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's
What?
Modern Warfare
Now
Pass.
that I
Modern
think
Warfare
about it,
3.
I don't think they do this as much as they do. They have like game testers, for like beta testers, game testers, and all that stuff. They don't really ever look like review achievements. They
Yeah.
usually just leave it up to like the designers of the game. But that should be something maybe considered. That like because if you look at like older games or even like certain like third party games, you'll see like achievements that are impossible, just impossible, and. Maybe they should test those kind of things because people do care about that.
One thing I was really surprised that got past Microsoft was in GTA 4. There's an achievement with boobs in the picture. And I'm like, how did Microsoft let that go past? Or
'Cause
there's
it's
even an
boobs.
achievement with like fucking a title in one game.
Seriously?
And yeah, and I'm like, is that allowed?
That's another thing that we could talk about now. All these achievements and trophies getting their name changed because of people whining.
That's annoying.
Oh
That's
yeah, I
what they did.
forgot about that.
Which ones?
They did it for Rising, and they did it for what was the first one? The main one was for
God of War?
Yeah, it was God of War. Okay, so in the new God of War, there's a part where I guess you have to beat up a female. She's not a god, but she's an enemy, and the trophy for killing her is called Bros Before Hoes.
Wow.
And people, Adam Sessler, I guess, is the reason why, like the main reason. He bitched about it, and they changed the name to Bros Before Foes. And then Metal Gear Rising, they had a couple of trophies with God in the title, like Virtual God or Lightning
No, it was
God.
like Lightning God.
Yeah, and they did it for Virtual God too.
Yeah.
And they had to change it to like Virtually Amazing and Thunder Guy or something.
Oh god, man! I know that Guitar Hero has a guitar god in it. Might as well change that.
7
just
years
like
later.
I just I don't agree with that at all because if you back down to one, all of a sudden you're backing down to everything, and then all of a sudden we're just playing Muppet games for the rest of our life.
Didn't
Like-
South Park kind of talk about that?
Yeah.
They had like 2 episodes about that.
Really?
It is.
You
it is
can't back
bullshit.
down when it comes to like, are we trying to like expand our horizons or are we trying to narrow ourselves? I don't believe in limitations.
Exactly. It's like, oh, this thing was a little offensive to me.
And what?
So
It's
what?
a
Get over
It's
it.
a rated M game.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
those in both
Like-
of those cases, they're rated M games. Or you'll have like a video game where like they're bathing in blood, but you're not okay with a trophy that's called Bros Before Hoes.
Yeah.
No.
We're meant to evolve.
Kotaku just put out a new story, which was about. Sorry, Ohashi.
Was this about the 14-year-old?
Yes,
I was
Ohashi-
just gonna bring this up.
wow, Ohashi. Sorry. Kotaku put out.
Yeah, I guess
Sorry,
you're being
just
the guy
thinking-
you wanted to be.
Kotaku put out this news story about this 14-year-old slashing this
Oh,
13-year-old girl's throat after their relationship went sour after a game of Gears of War.
What?
So
It
they
was a
start
girl?
blaming.
He was
yeah.
also a dad.
He was also a dad at 14. But they start blaming Gears of War for this. I'm like, the game is rated M. Blame the effing parents for buying it to them.
Also, don't blame the game because
Exactly.
The way you can't blame the game in this instance is because, well, one, it's one case, and it's not like there's a bunch of 13-year-olds killing each other with chainsaws because of this game. And two, if this person's a dad at 14, then there was probably psychological damage from the get-go. You can't, like, you get stuff like this all the time where they blame it on the movie. You know, somebody does something crazy, they blame it on the movie, they blame it on the video game, they blame it on politics, they blame it on something. But nobody is ever willing to take responsibility for their own actions.
Exactly. Parents want all this censorship. They want all this stuff. And it's like,
And they
why don't
don't
you just
do
keep
it.
it away from your own kids, really? I mean,
Exactly.
I'm sorry
know
I
it's out
gave my
there.
father's son a game where they kill people, and I'm
And
also
also
sorry I
at
gave
the
him a
very-
mic.
hold on, I want to hear Hachi's point on this
What do
because
the
I know
politici-
you're.
What do the politicians have to gain? Like when they blame video games, like they try to like make them bad. Like they blame them for like a murder or something. What do they have to gain from like making the video games seem bad? Like why?
It can't be traced back to their choices of what they've done.
No, but like what?
Not
are
like, well, I mean, not like what they've done, but I mean,
Stretching
like what they've passed as laws and bills and shit, and like what they get distracts people.
It's a scapegoat.
Yeah, it distracts people from what's really going on
Exactly.
with them, and so everyone's, let's say, for instance, everyone's pissed at Obama for the healthcare bullshit. Then all of a sudden, that whole Gears of War story comes up, and everyone forgets about Obama's healthcare, but then they can get pissed about the Gears of War thing.
No, and it also is like, oh, hey, well, guess what? That law that you put in for this doesn't seem to be working for this. So let's blame it on the game.
So we
Because
can't really...
apparently,
keep going, yeah.
like the whole gun, like needing back, what is that?
Background check?
Yeah, background checks and such. Oh, well, it's not seeming to work, so let's blame something else for it, and let's totally keep the focus off of the laws that are not working currently.
Which kind of sucks because I mean, we're getting kind of off topic about video games now.
Who gives a shit?
No,
Just
we're
keep
still
going.
talking about video games.
It's a
but-
podcast.
And
You can go
yet,
anywhere.
Dak still
Yeah.
thinks that YouTubers are a touchy subject.
We're talking about racism and such and everything. No one's
That
talking
was you!
So also,
Abortion
the thing
and
is,
such?
if you were to, let's say they have their way. Okay,
I made an
let's say they
abortion
get
joke
their
earlier,
just desserts.
actually.
Coding
Let's say
No.
we ban rated M video games. There's no more gore. There's no more violence or sex in video games.
Done.
Okay.
If
Now,
everything is Hello
you know what will
Kitty's
happen?
Island Adventure,
I'll
I will
have
be
fun.
pissed and I will actually go outside all
If
day.
we
How
did
about
that, we'll
I would
revert.
be
Then we'll start
pissed.
doing it to movies.
And I
We'll
would
do it
punch
to
you.
everything. You have to understand. We're basically living right now in a society where like this should be okay because like what we're getting angry that a kid bit into his Pop-Tart and it looked like a gun, so we suspended him from school.
I
He's
know
like 6
it's
years
good.
old.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah, shit like that actually
Here's
happens.
the thing. I talked about this in my Tabs Talk a while ago, but it seems like the world is moving towards, like, back in the day, you look at cartoons and they were violent. They had lots of violence, but no sexual. If anything was sexual, it was cut.
Yes.
Now you look at TV shows or cartoons and everything's sexual, but no violence. We
We're
totally
becoming
shifted
Europe.
from things becoming...
I'm okay with
from
that.
Things, we totally shifted from violence to sex.
You know what's really funny about that? It's because sex sells.
Yeah.
Sex
but
sells
who's
more
buying?
than violence. Ha! I gotcha.
Just like that
That's
girl
really
with
funny.
that
You know
straw
what?
on the way.
Dun, 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 dun.
In America, it's like
I can't believe you made a Megadeth joke. What the fuck? Why did I not do that? Sorry. You don't even like them!
That a hush talk.
Sorry, Wash.
in America, like for films and stuff, they lean more towards violence and sex is like more acceptable. But in Europe, it's more about sex. I mean, no, it's the opposite way.
In Europe, they don't like violence.
Right, you're right.
And then in France, you get both, and it's awesome.
I would
be
say
like
let's
you.
move to France, but if anything goes wrong in the world, they're just gonna wave the white flag.
Which is
According to
we'll
France?
just overlook them.
I thought you were going to say they lost a nut.
Wow. Just wow.
No shot.
Why are
Okay,
they going nuts?
so I'm done ranting on
Balls
this
deep.
one. I got bored.
I had
So-
Good job.
wait, on that kind of subject though, one thing I did just realize while we were discussing the whole people getting pissed off at this, that's their generation that's in control. Once our generation gets in control, like more than it really is now, that's not going to happen as much. People won't be pissed off and blame video games for everything because they grew up on these video games.
It's very true.
You just gotta give it
Yeah.
time.
You know
So
what?
we gotta give it time. We gotta look at all the old people and look them in the face. Just be like, go fucking die. We want the world to be better.
This is what I don't
She
understand.
said
That
that.
I don't
generation...
care anymore.
This is what I don't understand. That generation...
I don't wanna be
Please,
funny.
leave me your will.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
show
don't
you.
want to be 40 when that happens, though.
What's
No.
gonna happen to you?
No. This is what I don't understand. That generation grew up on no censorship. They had no censors back then.
Really?
And look, they're
Oh.
fine.
Actually, you're right. Wow.
They're fine. Without any censorship on anything, they're fine. And all of a sudden we need censors because it's making us bad?
Because they want to, like, it's their. They feel like since they didn't have censors, they think we. I don't know. It's like something like since they felt they had like too much.
Freedom?
I don't know.
That's too much America.
I'm trying to. I can't explain it.
Were they taking our gerbs?
What?
Taking our gerbs.
Sure.
Gerbs.
Oh.
Yeah, I totally understand that. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, again, not really trying to. I apologize for making this into a political podcast.
Dude, don't fucking worry about it. This
But
can be whatever.
Censorship is just a means of power control. That's all it is.
It is.
So, with that said,
Who's your favorite YouTuber?
Yeah, I was gonna say just so Not a Fox will shut up and quit bitching about it. Let's talk about our favorite YouTubers. I do want to point. Wait. I want to point out a warning. I will say shit about YouTubers, and if I say like I don't like them or I hate them, it's not that I don't like them at all. I don't know them as a person. I just don't have their sense of humor, and I don't find them funny, which people don't understand about me. I kind of say things differently than what I mean it. So yeah, just want to put that out there so everyone go.
he hates everyone equally.
That's kind of true almost.
Story
It actually
forward,
is.
who's yours?
Almost. Not
I really
Enough
don't
almost.
have a favorite. I just like.
Next, Josh.
Oh. Well,
What's this YouTube?
It's a thing where I touch your back.
Well, that subject died. Let's move on.
Okay,
We're
anyways.
still going. Me and Boss were like two best friends in Game Grumps.
I want to point out that Tabs will go on the subject for about an hour and a half, so it's
No,
gonna be
no,
a really
it's-
long fucking podcast.
No. Okay,
I
so
know. I like iJustine.
I used to, but then I just got bored of watching her videos. I don't know why.
YouTubers change, and like you originally liked them, and then like all of a sudden.
Okay,
they-
I have my favorite YouTuber.
But
so
I'd
much
say-
I can say about this.
You.
I'd say my original favorite was Sly Fox, and then they moved over to Sky, Ant Venom for a little while, Captain Sparkles, and then now just like all over the place. But I mean, I still watch a lot of them.
Are we just talking about YouTubers that are only gaming YouTubers,
Mainly.
or
Well,
like
they're mostly who I
overall?
watch. Or if you want to talk about overall, Swoozy's actually pretty awesome because
Oh yeah,
he is
Swoozy's
Swoozy's
fucking
pretty
awesome.
cool.
I love
Favorite-
Swoozy.
I know my favorite is actually Freddie W.
Freddie
Freddie
W's
W,
badass. Yeah, he just
Yes.
doesn't do enough shit. Same with Swoozy.
Well,
Swoozy
I
and
mean,
Freddie
he
don't put out
focuses
too
Freddie
much.
right now
W
on-
has.
Yeah,
a good
Freddie
budget.
W has a good reason, but Swoozy just doesn't do it that often. I don't
My
know why.
It
favorite
takes him forever to make
YouTubers
True, yeah.
are Timecops. This is how Timecops do it.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
I'm just kidding. Well, not really kidding.
And
but-
Apple Llamas, we don't drive.
No, my favorite
bad thing.
YouTuber right now at this very moment is either level up your game or avoiding the puddle. That's just because all I do in my free time right now is play Tekken. So,
So you're just like watching the fighters.
yeah, I watch pro fighters and learn from them.
Evo.
So it's very.
Don't you not have speakers?
Hmm?
Don't you not have speakers?
Do you?
I have speakers.
Do you
Oh, I thought
watch
you said you didn't have
Wooly?
speakers a while ago.
He's a profiler, and he's on Two Best Friends.
All right. How about what kind of gaming videos or what kind of videos do you guys like watching most on YouTube? Like, actually, I have gaming video genre like racing, fighting.
Easily fighting for me,
RPG.
but that's just because the commentary from the fighting game community is really funny, and everyone's.
That's tough.
You know, the thing about fighting games is like that's where you. It's almost like the YouTube of like video games. Like you get people like on Call of Duty who are like, "You're gay." Well, your mom, and but in like fighting,
I've
it's
had
so
about
funny.
12 kids fuck my mom apparently.
But in like fighting games, people just get really angry. Like they really want to fight you afterwards because they're playing a fighting game.
You were one frame off. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, they talk about frames.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden it becomes like a scientific conversation. Like I mathematically was supposed to beat you. It's scary.
No, it's funny because it's like games like Brawl or like when we were playing Injustice back at AFK. Those were like fun times because like some of the moves. I only like fighting games like once. Like if it's your first time playing it, it's fun.
That's
But,
what
like,
Injustice
af-
is really good for. Yeah, I love
Yeah,
that.
because like the fight, like just getting hit by Robin, well Nightwing's
Nightwing,
like
yeah.
car, and then like
And then getting the fucking Deathstroke sword stuck through my chest.
It's like I wasn't expecting any of this. I've never seen this before. This is freaking awesome. But other than that, I mean, after you see it multiple times over and over and over, it does
Yeah.
become more of a competition than just fun.
Which is kind of a problem, actually. Okay, not to take this subject away a little bit, but like Injustice kind of does only have one super move for each person. I wish that they had.
outro and intro.
Yeah, I wish that they had. Well, they have different outros and intros, or different intros depending on the costume. Like Superman has like 12 costumes, I want to say.
Oh god.
Shit, yeah, he
Red
has.
Sun one.
He has like 15 fucking costumes, and like he has 3 different intros depending on the costume.
Huh.
It's really fucking annoying.
Superman's the leader, though. I mean,
Dude,
Superman's the worst superhero ever.
Are the evil ones just costumes of normal guys?
There's the alternate reality. It's not that they're evil. It's just that it's in a different reality. But yeah, it's a different costume. Like
That's the same
Shazam.
character.
Shazam has like the white hood, but in the alternate reality, it's black.
And how do you guys feel about those fighting games that are like they're kind of disguising themselves in storylines, which is a little bit strange, but
Like
as well they're
Mortal
just
Kombat?
yeah, like the new Mortal Kombat
I love
games.
that.
Or
I didn't think
I
Mortal
think-
Kombat
did
needs a
Injustice do
story.
that at all?
Yeah, Injustice has a huge story.
Yeah,
it's
I
actually
think
pretty good too.
I actually think that's a good thing because what I like about their story mode idea is they make you play through most of the characters in the game. So by the time you finish the game, you feel pretty good with a bunch of different characters. So it's pretty nice. I feel like Injustice was a bit more formulaic in it because every person that you play as had about 4 fights, and then they switched to a new character.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, and then like when you get to a character you didn't like, you're like, okay, is this fight 3?
Fuck up, man.
That's what I was like with Mortal Kombat.
That's
I
what happened
fucking
with
hated
me and,
Cyber Sub-Zero.
When I played as Green Arrow, I was just so bored. But,
Yeah, he seems like he'd be boring to fight
he's
with.
fun to play as now. But yeah, I like to watch videos of fighting games, but that's not limited.
Yeah. Like one game that kind of went into that was like Brawl in a way. Like for Melee, it was just like there was kind of a story, but it was just like fighting. Then Brawl, it was like cutscene. Then you have like a map to adventure. Then you have a fight, which I think
the
fun.
cutscenes were fun, but not the actual adventure.
I think that Brawl had a good
platform
idea.
levels were stupid.
I think they had a good idea with it, but they didn't play it well.
Didn't execute it well.
I
Yeah.
just want to see the
That's the
next
word.
Brawl's like story of the cutscenes. That's what I'm really excited for this.
I want Mario to talk.
I don't want
care
anyone
about
to talk.
I
I want it to
Link
just be
to
silent.
sing.
I want the next fucking Smash Brothers game to be like old-timey, like Cepha filter with all the fucking like video film
Sepia.
shit. Yeah, sure, why not?
No, they're gonna have like screens for it at PAX. I mean E3.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
So you
also,
mean you want like Steamboat Willie style?
Yeah, I want Steamboat fucking Willie for Brawl for the next Melee.
well, we're
Fuck
on the
yeah.
topic of fighters. Tabs and Frubin, while we were at AFK just a few days back, played Injustice for their first time. So let's get your input.
That was actually a lot of fun. I didn't expect it to be all that great. I mean, I wasn't that good at it, so yeah, I don't think it's like the best fighting game ever. But it also really isn't the best fighting game ever, I'll say that. But it has its flaws, but it is a lot of fun. If I could figure out how to do everything, like do the whole like throwing people in the background and having the fucking map do its thing, I'd be a lot better at it.
I figured that out.
No, I mean like with that one level with Giganta and Black, what is it,
Oh,
Anti-Atom?
you mean like the transitions?
Yeah, the transitions. Like you can hit your enemy in the right way,
yeah.
and your enemy will get thrown out there. Giganta will grab him, like beat Anti-Atom with them, and then throw him back into the field.
So let me tell you something about the transitions. Like how you said about like I wish like maybe they had more supers or ultras.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The transitions do more usually than your ultra, and they never get old. Because there's no better feeling than like you just hit somebody across the stage and then they're getting beat up by something. There's one transition that is horrible though. I think it's in the Batcave level. You hit them in the elevator. And you hit them in the elevator, and you walk into the elevator, and you just like crack your knuckles, and then the elevator slowly gets up, and you beat the hell out of them. And you're like, okay,
What's different about being in the elevator than
yeah,
in the fighting
You're
the normal
just like,
stage, though?
Okay, that's
Smaller for
hilarious. So exclusive podcast news right here. There's a rumored DLC character list for Injustice.
Batgirl's on there.
Batgirl.
And,
I think
wait,
Batgirl
wait,
should not be on
this
there.
is my moment.
Scorpion!
Okay, so 2 of them have
That's
already been
super
announced, which are Lobo and Batgirl.
God, it really is Batgirl?
Yeah.
Ah, that's such a bad idea.
2 of them have already been announced, Lobo and Batgirl. It should have just been a Batman fighting game, to be honest. Most of the characters
of
are Batman.
course, yeah.
But, so the third rumored character
they?
makes me so happy. Third
Well-
rumored character is Zod. Have you seen that
Oh, yeah.
campy Superman movie? Where he gets, the guy gets trapped in the triangle?
It's a square.
The square? Yeah, he gets
Is that
trapped.
the third one?
Huh? I think it's, yeah, the
Second.
second one?
Two.
Is that second? I don't know. I just know they made fun of a Family Guy.
Yeah, so Zod is about to, if the list is true. And then, this is a funny one, because Ed Boon said directly that he didn't want Injustice and Mortal Kombat to be combined at all. The fourth one's, the fourth one is actually rumored to be Scorpion, which is
my
hilarious
God.
to me, because in every Mortal Kombat, I've always been a Sub-Zero fan. My father raised me to be a Sub-Zero fan. And my
His
dad...
father before him.
Yeah, exactly. It was just funny because it's always that
Sub-Zero.
it's always are you a Scorpion fan or a Sub-Zero fan, right?
Yeah.
And I even
Rush
asked my
Hour.
dad when I first got my first Mortal
Noob
Kombat
Saibot.
game. I was like, Dad, who should I be playing as, Scorpion or Sub-Zero? And he said Sub-Zero. But why? Scorpion has like the chain. My dad's like, he can freeze stuff. And that was the thing. And then I was like, that's right, he can freeze people.
My
So,
favorite thing with the newest Mortal Kombat was doing the fucking Scorpion's teleporting move.
Yep.
I would always let people get close to me. I'd be like, "Foop!" and I just like come up behind them.
So
and
let
get
me
them.
tell you, I've never played a Scorpion in a Mortal Kombat game, and I've never like thought of him like as a fun character to play as.
He's hella fun.
But
He's easy.
I would actually
That's it.
play as him in Injustice because let me tell you something bad about Injustice is when you add projectiles into a fighting game, it stops becoming about like close quarters martial arts, blocking and
Fucking
dodging.
Deathstroke.
It becomes you two backing up and going hee 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 projectile war. Scorpion would kind of break that equilibrium a little bit with his teleport. Because, like, what, you're going to back up and try laser me? Nah.
Well, doesn't
Okay.
Flash have that move, basically?
No, he has a move where you can run at them really fast.
Wow, that sounds like such a great
Whole
superhero.
I've always loved super speed the most. So.
No. Okay, I think I have a topic here
So
that might
cheap.
break Josh.
Mm.
All right.
You're going to
so
break me?
You like Dragon Ball Z, right?
That's tight.
How about its fighting games?
Budokai.
Budokai, Tenkaichi.
You know what I
all
think is
those.
funny? That they had an HD collection for Budokai, but it was only 1 and 3.
They
No.
just completely...
Isn't it the same game every fucking time?
It pretty much is with just different
Okay.
characters. But one thing that did piss me off, though, was the newest Dragon Ball game. I don't remember
The
which one
Kinect
it
one?
was. No, I'm going to get to that in a second. The newest Dragon Ball game, I don't remember what it was. It went through, like, the whole entire
Raging
story.
Blast 2?
Yes, actually,
Okay.
Raging Blast 2. Like the animations and everything. Then I saw somebody play the Kinect game. It was the same exact animations. They changed absolutely nothing. Same exact character models, everything except you controlled it. It was the same exact game, but hey, you can now use another
Except
controller.
worse.
Raging Blast 2 was interesting because, people are just suckers for a Dragon Ball Z fighting game because everyone, even people who, it's almost like a bandwagon, per se. I actually don't think Dragon Ball Z is of all time or anything when it comes to anime.
I'm more shoujo.
Yeah, like, like if you actually are, like, in-depth into anime, you'll probably see that, like, Dragon Ball Z was just, like, it was amazing because you saw it during your childhood kind of
Yep.
deal.
It was the
Yeah.
first amazing
It's
American.
I didn't
more
even like it
nostalgia.
then.
But
It's
see,
more
like,
nostalgia.
exactly. So, like, there's tons of, like, it's almost like, you say, if you say, do you like DC? Oh, I love Superman. Or, you know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those icons. So, that's why people who are fans or not will say, oh, Dragon Ball Z, love that. So, of course, there's going to be a bunch of fighting games with Dragon Ball Z because they'll sell whether, they're good or not.
Yeah,
But
to me, it's kind of
Raging
like...
Blast 2 is interesting because it had a lot of what-if characters, like Super Saiyan 3.
Vegeta.
Yeah, that was really cool. But stuff like that's nice. But, mediocre games.
To me, it's kind of like Sailor Moon in a way. I mean, like, no, everybody
Exactly.
remembers it from the childhood, but I never actually watched it, yet I still love it.
Yep.
If the song
Yep.
comes up, I'll start singing it.
No, I actually
I-
just started
it's one of
watching
those
it
things.
recently. I'm actually going through it. I never watched it as a kid.
Aren't they bringing back a new Sailor Moon
Yep,
to Tsunami?
this summer it's going to be a HD, like a redo thing.
Wait,
Alright,
is Tsunami
and-
actually back now?
It's coming
Yeah.
back, yeah. And
back.
how about
They
Teen
always
Titans
say
Go?
that.
Anybody for
I
that?
like that. I love
do?
that, actually, yeah.
I want to watch it, but I know it's not like the other ones.
I know,
I
that's the
knew
one thing that's
that
gonna piss
going
me off.
in at least.
What?
It's
Teen
not
Titans
like
Go?
the old cartoon.
Oh yeah, it's like chibi.
It's
Yeah.
no.
Same voice actor.
It doesn't. Yeah, it's the same voice actors, but the old cartoon was actually about like them fighting and them being superheroes and shit. This is actually them being a teenager and them dealing with teenager problems. That's what
When do
people
they have
don't
time
understand.
to fight crime?
I know,
They
but
don't.
I don't. I want more on the
Superheroes
slave
have
story. I
no
want to know
place.
what happened to Tara. I want to know like everything on that. Like it was so left on a cliffhanger on most of it.
I want to know if Tara comes back, if Beast Boy and Tara do it. I want to know if Starfire
Do
and
it,
Robin
wow.
do it. I want to know who the fuck Red X was. Who the
Never
fuck
know.
was
You
that?
never know.
Wait,
You
so
never
okay, so
know.
Well, the second Red
Starfire.
X, right?
in-
Yeah, the
I
second
want
one.
to see more
They
of the
never
giant
explained
ape.
that shit.
The giant ape with the brain.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
That was
yes.
the last episode. They never showed anything past
They
that.
never finished it either.
No, that was it. That was the end. Someone made a comic actually. If you want to go read that, it's like a fan made a comic.
No.
But it's actually a really good ending.
What
I thought
was
it
that
good.
one thing? Was that with Grim and what was that with
Billy
like
Mandy?
the Grim Adventures of
Oh.
Billy Mandy with like the bear with a brain?
No, that was
What was that?
it was like
Carnage.
Billy. Evil Konkane and Billy and Mandy together, and then they
Yeah.
tried separating them, and Billy and Mandy was the only one that succeeded. I didn't
Yeah,
like
'cause
Evil Konkane.
I don't know. You saying
Oh,
No, there's a
yeah.
giant
Ape's
ape,
brain.
and then
Ape's brain.
the giant ape was a DC villain. I forgot what his name is.
I
Oh,
remember.
really?
Mojo Jojo?
Gorilla Grodd. No.
God.
Was it really Grodd?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just kidding.
No,
dude. That's a
that
Flash
was not
enemy.
him. It was like,
Yeah,
it was like
Gorilla
weird-
Grodd is
No,
in Teen Titans, but he was like accompanied by like this giant brain that
Oh, there
talked,
was
and it was so
Flash
funny.
kid.
No, that was a different guy. That's part of like the Doom Patrol's enemies.
I'm pretty sure that was Gorilla Grodd.
I just
Did
wanna-
you guys know that
That's
Beast
not
Boy was
him.
on Doom Patrol before Teen Titans?
Yep.
They actually make references to it in the cartoon, I guess.
I just want to say that Powerpuff
If that's
Girls
not
had
Gorilla
Satan
Grodd,
in
then
it,
that's not
and nobody
Deathstroke.
fucking complained.
because
What?
it was
Well,
called
it's a
Kid.
different gorilla. villain.
That's still
But
Satan.
that's not
It's a
Deathstroke.
cross-dressing lobster.
I hated
That is Satan right there.
I saw a picture of someone
Satan.
doing like a cosplay as
Thanks for
Oh,
asking.
God.
It's so it's creepy,
That is creepy. It's really creepy.
but it looks so
Oh,
legit
God.
though.
I peach.
I hated Powerpuff Girls.
I liked it when I was a kid,
Dude.
but then again, I had no idea what the fuck was
I remember
happening
one
on
episode
anything
they
I
were
ever
like trying
watched.
to, they were fighting something they couldn't beat, and their hands got all crunched, and it looked like Play-Doh.
There's a new
They
new
always
series
look
coming
like
out. Actually, this
Is
year.
it the anime of them being grown up?
No, that's a different one. That's
Oh
that
my
happened
god, I
a long
like
fucking
that's
time.
Powerpuff Girls.
No, that's actually good though. But this
JC,
actually
you got all perked up
what?
like,
There's
what?
a new one.
Powerpuff Girls grown up? Woo!
No, I was surprised. Like,
No,
wow.
I thought-
they're taking
I saw
elements
you
from the
perk up
anime
for that.
and the old show and putting it into this new show. The art style is different though.
Hey, you know what's really funny about Powerpuff Girls? So it's like a cute little show, like with like
she
three
was
little
talking, but it's okay.
three little girls.
It's okay, Joel.
All right, I don't feel bad. Anyways, three little girls, doing like superhero stuff, and like they go to elementary school and everything, right? But the thing is, when they get into like their fight animation against like Mojo Jojo, it's only against Mojo Jojo. That's when the show gets hella like violent and like graphic. There's like blood and everything. Like there's bones like that shouldn't be there sticking out of his brain. Like they rock this guy's shit. Okay,
And he lives.
okay, yeah, he lives. They don't kill him because that would be wrong.
Why did they
ruin
never?
him.
Why
Okay,
did
you
they
can go
never
on
take
now.
care of that one little girl that was
Hush.
rich? The one little girl that was rich. Why did they never take care of her in the school? They could have ended that whole fucking storyline. They could have just been like, melt, and she would be gone, and they would never have to worry about her. But no, they
That'd be
continued to go to
wrong.
school
No.
with her every fucking day, even after they fought her 10 seconds later.
Did anybody watch the episode where it was Mojo Jojo, how he became Mojo Jojo?
Yeah.
That was the saddest effing thing ever. I'm like, oh my god, I feel so bad for him.
I think there was a band episode they had that it's actually online. I forget what it was about, but I actually watched it. It was actually really...
Mojo Jojo and the Powerpuff Girls doing it.
Yeah, that was
Go,
it.
Mojo.
Actually,
No.
on Newgrounds, there is a
No,
couple things
Jim,
like that,
Jim,
and there was
Jim.
also a Teen Titans one with
Anybody
Starfire
remember the
and-
Rowdy Rough Boys?
Yeah, the Rowdy
Yeah.
Rough Boys were cool.
They were
What?
badass.
I didn't like
The
them.
Powerpuff Girls movie. I loved it so much.
I
That
probably
was a
wouldn't
good
like
movie.
them now,
Movie.
but I mean, back when I was a kid, I thought they were badass. Well, I
Anyway.
got quiet.
Well, that was thanks to your whistle.
What about GTA 5 characters? I mean, they just came out.
Trevor.
Wow, that was the worst.
Yeah, that was the worst
Ever.
segue
Let's
ever.
transition.
The one
so
guy
let's
looks
go
like
from
Max
Powerpuff
Payne.
Girls guys to
Why did we start talking about the anime?
There's
Fuck
a
this.
rich
Grand Theft
guy,
Auto
there's a
5,
fat
go!
guy, and there's a crazy guy.
Okay, here's the weird thing that I actually find about that, although I didn't really get too much from the trailers, is
Yeah,
the
you
fact
don't
that,
care.
like, GTA 4, what they did, they had the original character, then they found out, hey, if I add in Lost and Dan, people love that character. Hey, they love Ballet Gay Tony as well. Well, how about let's make a game with 3 main characters? That seems like what they're doing now. They basically merged everything together. And I mean,
So
that's a
there's gonna be
great
no
idea,
DLC.
but it is going to be a huge-ass game, and they're going to have to find some sacrifices in it.
I'm not
that
a
they're gonna
fan
have
of
to get rid
Like
I'm
the
not a fan
visuals.
of Grand Theft Auto at all. But I mean, I want to get Saints Row 4 more, and Grand Theft Auto. I can just like
Yes.
if I bought it, I'd probably be like, man, fuck you, and throw it away if I got Saints Row the same day. But I like. Only reason I want to actually play Grand Theft Auto 5 is to see how they incorporate the whole 3 characters thing going on. I read something about in a Game Informer a while ago about how the characters will actually go off and do their own thing while you're not controlling them.
Yep.
But I don't know if they're gonna keep that.
Well, do they like transition to where they are? Like, if you're the one guy and you're the
You,
rich
like-
dude's at his house, you go to his
It's
house.
like you look at your GPS or whatever, and like you can see where they all are, and you choose from there. I think.
So I
That's
think the
weird.
most common thing that will end up happening is you'll be like, oh, all these 3 people are doing their own thing when I'm not playing as them.
Hey,
I feel
Sin
like-
City!
I feel like there's gonna be like this horrible situation where people just like bring all 3 of the characters to the same place all the time and just like break the plot, like put them on top of a bridge together or something.
I know you were banging your wife at this point in time, but right now you're here with me on the bridge.
I kind of hope that they actually have them like breaking the law and shit. You're just like having a casual drive down the road, all of a sudden a car fucking flies by you, and like
That
there's
would be
cops,
cool.
and like it slows down as they're right next to you. Your character looks over and,
He
like,
winks at you.
and it's like the drug dealer going, "Hey," as he drives by.
I can
that's-
picture that.
That's one thing that I
That's a
loved
good idea,
about
actually.
one thing that I loved about GTA 4 was the way that they incorporated the storyline. I mean, you had Nico, and after I completed that whole thing, Lost and Damned DLC came out, and then I think 2 of the missions, you actually meet up with Nico, and you figure out, oh, hey, I was the people that did that.
Yeah.
And then that same thing happened in Ballet Tony. It's like, oh, okay, I was the one that got those drugs, which caused those people to get that, which
Oh.
caused Nico
I
to
did
get
that
this.
mission on
That's
Ballet
cool.
Tony.
And it was
actually.
nuts. I'm like, wow, I can't believe they
Connections.
actually merged everything together, even though the DLC might not have been that much planned.
Also, they've been working on this game for a very, very long time.
They work on every Grand Theft Auto for a very long time.
They
So-
work on every game for a long time. It's Rockstar.
Well,
Sure,
Rockstar
yeah.
North and Rockstar
And then
South.
they still put out
Yeah.
kind of bad
Yeah.
games.
Honestly, like, I
I'm not a
would be
fan of
excited
Rockstar.
for Grand Theft Auto 5, but my problem is I'm not really into Rockstar games in general.
Yeah, I'm not
With
either.
the LED
But
block.
see, I'm not a big fan of open world sandbox games in the first place because it's always a gimmick to me. You're gonna do some crazy stuff for a bit, you're gonna jump off some buildings, and then you're gonna get bored and never play it again.
Yeah, that's
No.
exactly what I'm like. I haven't
Like
touched
Vice
Grand Theft
City.
Auto 4 in a long time.
The weirdest thing I ever thought Rockstar did was they went from Grand Theft Auto 4, like they have the Grand Theft Auto series, amazing and everything, and then they go to tennis. Table tennis.
Huh,
Right
I
afterwards.
wanted to play that
I'm like,
game.
what the fuck happened?
I have that.
I'm like, are you
game's
kidding?
awesome.
Like, what came into your mind? Okay, guys, I know we made Grand Theft Auto. We've been killing people and everything, but how about table tennis?
You know,
I thought
What?
they wanted to add that into Grand Theft Auto 4 as one of the mini games.
Awesome.
Yeah,
But
this
it was
mini game
real-
is so great.
they
It
ran
might
out
as
of
well be its
space.
own game.
You know what? I feel like it's one of those things where, like, you know, like I'm in like Office Space or something, where like they're all supposed to be working, or even in the Avengers, everyone's in the Shield area, and there's like one person playing Galaga.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
probably like that one person playing Galaga was the one who developed the ping pong game, while everyone else was working on Grand Theft Auto.
Or you do this. You guys do that.
Now, one other thing that I really love about Rockstar is like they get both Rockstar North and South to work on their main game, and I think Rockstar North did Lost and Dan, while Rockstar South worked on Ballet Gay Tony. So I thought that was like a great idea for them.
that is
Like,
actually
pretty
pretty
smart.
cool.
work everybody work on one game, and then you guys work on two.
You know what
two
also be
separate
cool?
DLCs.
Now, like, it just actually popped into my head, because after Grand Theft Auto 4, they made Red Dead Redemption,
Mhm.
which was actually a really good game. I thought they improved upon everything that was in
I
Grand Theft
sold
Auto
it
4.
to you.
But, yes, you did. But what's it called? I think L.A. Noire was my favorite in
Mm.
particular.
I've
But
yet to
I could
finish
see
it.
them doing something where they make a modern day L.A. Noire, and it would be just as much of a hit.
That'd be cool.
So
I would
Nice.
actually think that would be even better, to be honest. Like, you're trying to capture
Well,
something maybe in Grand Theft Auto
Team
5.
Bundy's gone, so they don't have the super cool face roll animation.
That
They
is
have
true.
it left over.
Well,
Yeah,
so,
they might have some. I mean, like from some of the trailers I've seen, they have improved a lot on the character model and
Yeah.
Yeah, they
faces.
did improve a lot.
Assuming
on
that's
GTA 5.
gameplay, that better be gameplay.
Oh wait, no, it's not. I remember a bunch of people on Reddit getting pissed off because they
I
showed a
saw those
video of that.
pictures,
Oh,
Yeah, and
yeah.
it, like the
Just have
gameplay
quantum-
looked fucking terrible, but the video was fine. The video looked amazing.
Guys, just have Quantum Dream make the next LA Noire.
Actually, it might have
Yes.
been like one of them might have been
That'd
PC,
be
one of
pretty
them might have
cool,
been like
actually.
Xbox.
No, dude, it was not. It was too different to be like that.
Yeah.
There was no way in hell those pictures.
LA
were
Noire
like that.
felt like it was a it had the gameplay of Heavy Rain. Like
Mhm.
even the way they walked felt like Heavy Rain.
It
I
kinda
hate the
did.
way they walk on Grand Theft Auto. Fucking hell, that pisses me off. It feels like
It's not
too
gonna get better.
It's
No.
too stiff to me.
But with like Heavy Rain, what do you think about Two Souls coming out?
Yes.
Like, that looks
Do they have a
amazing.
video of like gameplay?
You don't
right now?
want to play
they have
Two
half-hour
Souls?
gameplay out. Yeah.
Oh my god, I have to watch this.
So the reason why I liked
I haven't
Heavy
watched
Rain,
it, but yeah.
Heavy Rain was one of the reasons I bought a PS3 in the first place. The thing about Two Souls is it looks cool. It really does look cool. It's probably going to be good. I'm probably going to buy it anyways. Blah blah blah. BS. I don't really care about this. Oh, Ellen Page is haunted by a ghost.
It's not so much
Plot
that, but I mean like
twist.
how perfect like the character model is. It
Yeah,
looks
everything
like
looks
her.
pretty
Everything
Character
looks-
model looks cool. I just don't care about the plot for this one. Just as much as I like Indigo Prophecy had a good plot as well, but it was too like it was just seems kind of silly.
That was a
almost.
weird
yeah.
fucking plot.
That's why I'm afraid of Two Souls, because like Indigo Prophecy had a weird plot. Actually, especially towards the end, out of nowhere when he
Yeah.
like ascends or something. I
And
was
like he's like a fucking superhuman like halfway through the game. It's
yeah.
like, what the hell?
And then but see, I'm afraid that Two Souls is going to be the spiritual successor of Indigo Prophecy, when I wanted them to go into more of a Heavy Rain direction.
Yeah.
Heavy
Like, I
Rain
mean,
was pretty cool. I
there-
never got to play it that much though.
There are a lot of games that always focus on that. Like, I mean, like graphic wise, like me and Fruben were talking about was that Dead Island Riptide. Like they're like, oh look, this new sequel, everything, it looks great. Well, it does actually look great. Some of the character models look like shit, but they need animators. Oh my god, their animations suck. They need actual gameplay. A
Yeah.
story might be good. Hell if I know. People can't really finish the game without fucking something up.
That
But-
game just looks
It's
like
just-
like that game is like they either took a bunch of monkeys or a bunch of 5-year-olds or maybe mixed the two, threw them in the room, was like, here, make a game for us. I don't care
Yeah.
how glitchy it is. I don't care about the story. Just
Is
make a
Riptide
game.
that
It's
bad?
like
I
think I've
taking.
heard this
It's like
joke
taking.
before.
I never made that joke
No,
before.
it's
and
like
I've never
taking
heard it.
some artist painting, like, okay, like, hey,
Shakespeare
here's a Van Gogh painting, and then let's cut this out, place it on sticks, and
Ivy,
make a
I'm
puppet
sorry.
show. It's like, let's make a puppet show with
I
that.
like Tab's
Let's do that.
analogy a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what it is. They need animators. They need better animators, and they need better
They're
story
trying as hard as they
people.
can.
I mean, it
Not
looks
just
great. It
animators.
looks
They
great.
need people that can actually
Play
make
shit.
weapons that look good. They need to fix the weapon system on that game.
You know,
That's one
exactly.
thing I hope that they would fix. Is on Dead Island 1,
You
your
mean
fucking
like how you
weapons
make a
died in
beautiful
10
weapon?
hits.
Yeah, you make a beautiful weapon. It takes like $1 billion to make.
And it's like 3 hits. Oh, you can't use it anymore. You gotta go repair it and spend another $10 billion. It's the same thing on Riptide.
Well, I
It
mean,
might
exactly.
actually be worse.
If you think about it, though, there's a lot of deadlines for game. I mean, sometimes you gotta rush it. Sometimes it's kind of.
How
should have
long
just
has it
made
been
it
since
Dead
Dead
Yeah,
Island?
but many people do DLC.
I was living with
fixes
JC when
or,
Dead Island came out.
Updates.
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
right.
I mean, like even Borderlands had a
fuck.
fuck up on their leveling system, and they still were able to update it and fix it.
Yeah.
Right.
Dead Island, it's been out for 2 weeks now, I think, almost. And they haven't fixed anything on it, as far as I know.
Well, it's taking the monkeys a little longer than I expected.
They probably got their thumbs up their ass and throwing poop at each other.
They're still throwing feces. Man.
Or no, they probably have their thumbs stuck up their ass trying to figure out why they can't throw poop at each other.
That's pretty disgusting.
That was actually kind of a good one.
That was good.
Wow, I can't believe they came up with that.
I can.
You're a jokester.
Hey, I like Dead Island.
The one person
But
in the
Dead Island
world.
actually looks,
We
like I
had fun
said,
on
it
Dead
looks
Island.
great.
Cool
I mean, like,
sickle.
No,
they're
I'm just kidding. I don't like
Dead
it.
Island is a good idea.
Yeah.
It would be a good game if they had better animators, better
Yeah.
designs, better fucking gameplay, better... Wow, okay.
If
so
it
basically-
wasn't a game.
Better everything, it would be better. It would be good.
If it was a still picture, it would look great.
Yeah, it'd
But
be really
I mean,
good.
like,
as a
it's
still
cover
almost
on
like
Steam
movie.
is
It's
awesome.
almost like movie quality. The freaking like the graphics and such, man.
Speaking of movies,
Where do you think I was fucking going with that? Way to fucking
Hey,
here.
I saw where you're going with that because video games are starting to look like movies.
Metal
They
Gear.
are.
They, yeah.
Like if you've seen anything from like the Unreal Engine 4 or Frostbite 3, oh my god, they look amazing.
They're
The new
almost as good
engines
as
are
Toy
coming.
Story 1.
Yeah. I remember that game on PlayStation 1.
have you
man. That was
watched?
fun.
Have you fucking watched Toy Story lately, dude?
I watched
the
Toy Story
first
3 the
two
other
look
day.
terrible.
No,
My
I
god.
still love Toy Story 2, the N64 game.
Oh, wasn't that the
Oh,
one
yeah.
where you're buzzed or some shit and
Yep.
you have to like jump everywhere?
Yeah,
I
that was
wanna,
fun.
I want to buy it on my PlayStation so bad, but I know I don't at the same
Nah,
time.
you don't want
No,
it.
we're-
Anyways, movies based on video games. I kind of had this written down as a topic because last week I saw somewhere that the Gears of War movie actually got picked up again, which I find kind of stupid because Gears is not a good game to make a movie.
Are we
off
talking
of.
about games becoming movies or
Yeah.
movies being
Just
games?
in general, games becoming movies.
Okay.
Like,
Metal
there's
Gear.
some games that would
That's
be a
fair.
good movie. I think personally, Halo, if they had the directors for that did the commercials, could be an amazing movie.
Well, they did great on Forward Unto Dawn.
Yeah, Forward Unto Dawn was fucking
Although like
fantastic.
some of the animation, kind of not that
Yeah.
great, but not
but
cinema quality, but
that's
amazing.
but that's on a
nonetheless.
budget though. That
You
was
know
on
what
a
they should
small
do,
fucking budget.
What they should do for like video games turning into movies is there should be like you know like how we used to have like this law, the first law ever written, Code of Hammurabi. If you steal something, you get your arms cut off. There should be something like that for
If
turning.
you steal something and make it terrible, we're just gonna cut everything.
We're just gonna cut your studio.
Please cut everything because I don't like Uwe Boll ruining everything that I love.
Blood Rain.
Actually, he takes all these video games that I don't even care about anyway, so it's all good. But we have this preconception that video games turned into movies will always be terrible. But that's just because we give them to terrible directors. Like you give like the Prince of Persia movie, for example. It was
How's
like-
that? Wasn't that a good one?
It was
actually.
It was actually
No,
okay.
like
But
that's
there's
one
never
that-
been a
right.
spectacular movie that's been a video game first.
I think that's the big thing, though, is the fact that games are basically movies that you control. Where if you're not in control, it's not the same story. It's not the same feeling. The game was designed on you being in control.
Plus,
the only way it could work is if it had a plot that.
I know.
I know. Ohashi is just like on a horrible like losing streak.
Just break it, dude. You gotta learn.
Your KD ratio on how much you get to talk is just at an all-time low.
Maybe you should change your
Negative.
name and you should change it to the guy that doesn't speak much.
Oh, so I'll finish my thought and then I'll leave the stage to
But wait, there's
Ohashi.
more.
But wait, there's more. I think games that have like a direct plot kind of deal, like where like they're it's not like an open world kind of deal. You can't like make. I guess you could make a Grand Theft Auto movie, but you, like
That'd be
where it's more
terrible.
Street Fighter. Like
And
for
through the
example,
code, kill
Halo
everyone.
could have
Yeah.
a great movie. I would actually say I would vouch for a Legend of Zelda movie. It
Oh
would,
yeah,
they would
Legend
make
of
Metroid
Zelda.
because it's so
Metroid?
so
They were
straightforward. You know what I
supposed to.
mean?
John Chu was supposed to make a Metroid.
If
That
I were to
was-
personally go for one, I would say a Dark Souls movie. It would be so beautiful. It would be a silent film, and it'd just be crazy.
Just sad violent music in the back.
Yeah, and he's like fighting a dragon,
And you die. And you
Wait,
gotta buy
I
the
wanna.
sequel.
I wanna. Before we say anything else, I want to add to the Legend of Zelda one. Legend of Zelda would not be a good movie at all.
Take that back.
They would have to add a voice to Link.
They wouldn't.
No,
Do
they
you
wouldn't.
want a
What?
voice
Oh,
on Link?
I don't.
There's been
They
like
have
a
one.
YouTube like a Western
There was an
version of
April-
Zelda.
yeah, there
It
was
actually
April
really
Fool's
good.
joke.
Dark
It would be
Souls would be in the
terrible.
same point as Legend the Dark Souls movie would be a Legend of Zelda movie. Link would be silent the whole time, and that wouldn't even be a big deal.
I just want to say there was
off.
there was one game that I absolutely loved that was actually based off a movie.
Wolverine.
No, the SpongeBob movie game for the original Xbox.
Oh,
That was
God.
the
Oh, my God.
funnest thing I ever played in my life.
SpongeBob Movie 2, 2014.
No way.
Yeah, dude. They announced,
Seriously?
they announced it a
Really?
long time ago.
Oh my god, maybe they'll get mustaches again.
I can't believe SpongeBob's still going
no.
so strong.
Dude, I can't
That-
believe it's fucking hilarious still.
Yeah, that game, I
is
gotta
okay.
admit, that was the funnest thing I ever played as a kid.
Wow! wow!
Battle for Bikini Bottom was good too.
I think I played one SpongeBob game, but I didn't get that far into it.
Loser! Loser!
Was Battlefield for Bikini Bottom kind of like Smash Brothers ish?
No, it was
Or was
actually
it?
like a platformer, like adventure.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I might have either played that one or I might have played the movie one. I don't remember what it was.
I played the one before Battle for Bikini
What was-
Bottom.
Let's
What
talk
was that
about
one?
movies turned into video games.
Yeah,
They
let's
got
go back to
better.
this. Let's go back to
Hold on,
games
hold on.
going into movies.
What was that one that, like, I remember SpongeBob being the playable character in the
Yeah,
battle
it's pretty
game. It
good.
was a Nicktoons game.
Platinum did.
Nicktoons Unite or something like that.
Yes, I think.
Wasn't it like
something
Danny
that.
Phantom, Jimmy Neutron, and
I
someone
know.
else too?
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah.
You cut people's arms off.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I still wanted them to make a Metroid movie. They were
I
gonna
still want
make
to say
one.
things too.
I think Metroid would actually be a good.
Don't
What?
talk anymore.
I was messing around and you just actually stole his thunder. Oh, hush, speak.
I refuse.
The Jurassic Park game, gotta say, great game.
No.
No, the Rampage one that was on the Sega Genesis.
Oh, I
great.
didn't know about that. But no, like on Ohash's on Storyforger's thing, I actually think Metroid would be an amazing movie. It'd be a really good way to bring the series back because they've been kind of neglecting that series lately. Ever since Other M, I think they're just afraid to make a new game. Or
You guys
something.
looking at me?
I'm not looking at you.
Anyways, I think they're just afraid to make another Metroid game because they don't want to piss off the fan base more than they have.
Well, I mean,
I totally agree. Sorry, I had to do it. Okay.
No more, we promise.
I mean, it's like you look at like who was it that made the story for the Other M? I mean, people
Team
like
Ninja.
Team
Because, like,
Ninja.
It was because Samus talked. And no one really, most people didn't like that.
It's because she was kind of stupid during
I mean,
it.
She was a dumb blonde.
Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't Other M like people to all of them?
What?
Yeah.
That's why she stopped talking.
It was actually, no, it was in between, yeah.
It was before Super Metroid.
Oh, was
I know
it?
that.
It was before Super Metroid. I think it was after 2
Yeah, it was.
or something. But yeah, like it was. I think it was a good game. It was my first Metroid game, so yeah, I'm gonna like it better than I like most other Metroids. But I've never played them, so
I mean, but the thing why a lot of people didn't like him, at least that's what I heard, is because she would talk about how she complained about her commanding officer. She is worried about what he thinks of her. Then she goes off and kills all these creatures without any care.
yeah.
No, I remember when I got my first DS, there was a Metroid demo that came with that. I don't remember what.
I
game
Metroid
it was.
Hunters
But
Zero.
that
Oh,
thing
I
was
hated that
fun.
Metroid
No,
Hunters
I
was
love
hella
that.
fun, dude. I
It was
loved
hard
that
to
game.
play.
It was fucking hard, but it was fun once you figured
My
it out.
issue with
The
Other M,
multiplayer was
though,
awesome.
was
I sucked
just
at it.
straight up
I didn't.
the fact that they decided, we could, there's that extension that comes with the Wii, the nunchuck,
Get that?
Yeah, they could have
let's
used an
completely
upchuck.
forget that. Everyone would rather have simplicity on a complex game.
I wanted to use the classic controller.
I thought it was kind of stupid
That
how
would be
like
nice.
I thought the stupid thing about that game was the fact that the commanding officer guy, who Samus is a bounty hunter, she had nothing to do with these fucking military people at all. But he's like, oh, don't use these weapons until I tell you to. You at the very beginning of the game during the tutorial, they're like, okay, when you're in the ball, you can charge up the beam thing or whatever, and you can like explode in a huge explosion. You don't get that to the last fucking hour of the game.
Seriously?
I was so pissed about that. I was like, why would you even introduce it to me? It's like, you guys are like cock teasing me. Like, it's like playing Pokemon. You're like, oh, hey, Darkrai, one of the best legendaries ever. Oh, he's dead. It's like doing that to me.
He's dead.
It was such bullshit.
Well, wait, what game was it that you played recently that you, which Pokemon was it? You got to you got to the legendary and you're like, fuck, I haven't saved. Shit.
Oh
You
my
ended up
god!
playing it.
I think I remember that. I don't. Oh, what the
Who
hell
killed?
was it? I can't fucking remember who it was.
Anyways, we're reaching an hour 30 minutes here, so should
We're
we
still
probably
going, we're
start
still going.
We
wrapping?
usually go to 2 hours.
Yeah, we go around 2
That
hours
was
now.
long.
Yeah, people watch it
We still need to wrap it up soon. Now I'm gonna go home and eat.
at
Yeah,
like
so-
6:30. I'd say that we go to McDonald's.
I have food. I'll take you guys there, but
I want
No,
fries.
okay, you guys have fun.
I
Because
gotta get this
Ohashi
on
will
my
take me
computer,
back.
so maybe
Yeah.
we should just
So
go
where
to
we going for
McDonald's
lunch,
on the
guys?
house.
Either way, you want to come with? You can come home with me.
No, I'm not going.
How are you gonna get-
Whoa. Let's buy me a drink first.
While Jack is
Well, you had one at
twiddling his
AFK. I think that
thumbs.
counts.
That was a pedo bear.
Yeah. Well. Anyways.
Tabs,
Bye.
double date.
Oh
Oh
yeah!
my god, we totally.
Oh my
poor Omaha,
God.
she's like the third wheel.
Ah, she's the
I'm the
fifth
fifth wheel.
Well, you're the ride.
You
so.
can get boss.
the spare tire.
You're the ride.
spare tire.
I know me and boss are in a group, but me and Josh, So you get boss.
Me, Josh, and Boss.
Me, Josh,
But
boss,
Ohash, if you ask nicely, I would be willing to give you times.
But JC,
Ooh.
I feel like you're gonna go missing soon.
I don't know about that. Well, we are going to McDonald's, so.
Does that mean you're not gonna be on the podcast until you figure everything out?
Yeah,
I
shut
don't know what you're
up,
talking
okay.
about.
Thank you guys.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you guys for joining the podcast this week. I
What?
guess.
We're not done yet. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh wait, maybe we are. Fuck.
Yeah, that was all topic.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, we got every topic done in like an hour and a half.
Speed run.
Never happened.
No. The first one was like an hour
New
45.
record.
How did
So,
you
yeah.
get every
Mission
topic
complete.
done?
Because we segued into like 3 of them. Pretty
I
I kept
good.
segueing us.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. I guess that maybe is a good.
Thank you, Tabs.
Yeah.
Usually it's my job to say.
So now Tabs is like on the ass end of the room. So again, yeah, thanks everybody for listening and sitting in here, hanging out, listening to us talk and ramble on for like an hour and a half now.
Yes. Another good time, Time.
TLC.
Anyways, if you have anything you'd like us to talk
Cast.
if you have anything you'd like to hear us talk
I did.
about, let me know or
me.
comment on the video or some shit.
You could watch. our
Say
videos,
something on
too.
Twitter, say something on Facebook. I don't think you guys have a Facebook yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's almost
we do.
1:30.
We had a Facebook. We just never
Oh.
use it anymore.
Well,
20
anyways,
seconds.
Because you guys are the only ones that liked it.
19.
let us know in some way. So
18.
thank you, Herd, and everybody
17.
else that watched.
And keep it sexy.
This has been the TLC. So I was gonna make a tender love and care joke, but I don't know how to fucking do
I
that.
will
So
too.
goodbye, everybody.
Keep it sexy.